Episode 200,
200 right here, y'all. Let's go.
We made it.
Positivity manifest, baby.
Episode 200, Ill Padill.
Yum, yum.
48 Laws of Powder dropping soon.
Yes,
Go
sir.
get it. Let's go. 200.
Check it out. Episode 200. Xarobaby stopped by with the exclusive plans for 2025, new music and all that. Make sure y'all tune in.
Xarobaby, baby.
Xarobaby on Instagram. 200. 200. The God Podcast.
Yo, you already know who the fuck it is. Your boy, White Lion, one half of the almighty rap duo, Royal Lion Mob. Just wanted to give a shout out to my bros at the GAHHDcast podcast. 200 motherfucking episodes. Damn. Y'all niggas is grinding. Y'all niggas is definitely for the culture. I see you. I salute you. Love is love. Looking forward to the next 200 episodes.
Hey.
Something regal. Vibe out with your boys.
Wow.
Cheers, y'all.
Cheers, man. Once
Episode
again,
200.
200 of these motherfuckers we did.
We got Sami Sam at the
Fam.
table right now. We
Sami
got
Sam,
Jelly in
family
the building. Fam of the shows. My favorite couple as well.
Absolutely. Power couple.
CF201 is here. Xarobaby is here. Don Prynce is here.
Yeah.
Brother F and Dolly. I'm not gonna let this play too long. Not because of anything, but only because I really wanted to play this one.
I knew you were gonna play this.
How could I not play this? Shout out to Dame Dash. Shout out to Ho.
Got the Louis Timbs on.
The innocent. Oh, he does. I told him. I saw that. I spotted
This
that.
guy's unbelievable. This guy's unbelievable.
Episode 200. We made it and we did it.
Yeah, man.
I've never committed to anything for 200 of them. For real, right?
Me neither.
Not even like a relationship. Not a woman. I'm another. What?
What happened?
How many times? 198. Only 2 times I was late. Yeah, right.
Sky, man. It's all good, though, you know? I'm always the one on time. I'm the one on time. Somebody gotta be, right?
I be late because my back hurts.
Nah. Keep it real. Be Hollywood. That's what it is.
And I'm also Hollywood.
If you want to be Hollywood, I get it. I just said that. I get it.
I just want to hear a little bit of yay, then we're going to shut it off. Bring back oh yay.
Yeah, man. Bring that guy back.
Bring back The Rock.
I got God.
Bring back The Breath.
Yeah, let's do that. Where y'all suckers at? They kid.
Shout out to Brother Max Lowe.
Yeah. Shout out to him. He said they see. I said him to go with.
Didn't make it.
F, Don Prynce is at the door, brother. You can fade us out.
Yo.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Put your hands in the air.
we got like acid.
Welcome, y'all. Welcome, world for the 200th time. Shout out to that. Congratulations to my co-host, to the brother F, to our show manager Dolly, to my co-host Bludshot, who's out in Tampa
Yeah.
in the sun right now, probably sunbathing.
For real. It's brick out here. We got our AVs.
Shout
on
out to
and
brother
shit.
Black. Yes. Shout out to
cold.
at AV_flavors.
That's right. Go get your AVs.
Shout out to at timeless_product. Woo! Get all the fly shit. Brother Sam is here. The direct plug. This brother posted a what was that? A Rolex, right? What would that be called?
Yeah. What exactly? What Rolex was it?
An iced out presidential.
Oh, the pink one was a 36 millimeter. That was a woman's joint. The other one, I don't even know what
That was a
one
woman's joint?
Yeah.
I was ready to order that.
I was ready to order that shit.
Swear to God.
Oh, the other one that I put, no, that's the well, people call it Batman, some people call it Pepsi, I don't know, they be making
Oh
up
no,
names.
they call it Batman. I fuck with it, bro. I love Batman.
It's the blue, the blue and
it.
black shit.
Okay.
Oh no, but I like the.
Yeah,
I guess I like
Which
the
one is that one?
better.
The Day?
Because that's really the Pepsi.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I call it. But people always doing whatever they want.
Brother Sam, if y'all don't know,
Yeah.
pardon me, is the plug for everything fly, designer, clothing, sunglasses, Cartiers,
Basically everything he
watches.
got on right now.
Pele. He's a walking billboard for himself.
Yeah,
Come get it. Come get it.
100%.
You can hit him up at timeless_product
Yeah.
direct. He's got prices below retail. Not
Don't try to lowball this
cheap.
guy. Because he will.
Yeah, let's keep things in the correct
One
parameters.
of two things is gonna happen. You're either gonna get definitely blocked, and most likely slapped. So don't do that, please.
Yes,
Don't lowball.
I'm correct.
Yes.
Not it's below retail.
Yeah,
It's
absolutely.
fair.
You know what it is? Everyone just wants like they want the bootleg price.
Yeah,
But they gotta
it's not
go. They gotta go
bootleg.
get it somewhere else.
But it's not
Yeah.
bootleg.
You can't
They
get it.
gotta-
I can't
You
help
You gotta
it.
understand, you getting the official tissue material.
You're gonna
Like-
pay. You're just gonna pay less. You remember that store, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
There you go.
Pay
BOGO.
less.
No BOGO.
You saw what Payless did?
Nah.
They relabeled all their shoes Palessi, and they put them up in a gallery, and they had a bunch of
Oh,
influencers.
I've seen that.
And all that shit. And
That's
and
old.
shoe
That's like
reviews.
3 years old.
Yeah,
That's like
and
3 years old. Yeah.
And they were like, oh, these
Well,
shoes are
because-
amazing, and they were all Payless shoes. That's how
Because it's all
bullshit
marketing
that
and
is.
Yo.
branding, bro.
Yeah.
No, it's a lot of stupidity. People don't know what they buy. They just most people
That's
just chase the
exactly-
name.
They're fooled
Right.
by the marketing.
How can you
yeah.
touch that cheap shoe and be like, wow? Because I grab a shoe and be like, this is trash.
Yes.
I don't care what name is on it.
Yes.
From the smell, from the feel, from the bend.
That's that.
Like-
What's it called? The cloud chasing. They want
Yeah,
to
yeah,
be the
yeah.
ones with the. That's the.
That was a
hey,
funny.
let's see.
That was a funny experiment. Though.
It worked.
That was good.
It worked.
Hell of a social experiment, yo.
Yeah,
Hell of a
facts.
social experiment. We should do some shit like that.
Facts.
Should.
Do it on.
I'm gonna put out my rap album, and you're gonna say it's the best. I'm the best rapper.
We used to give people fake acid and they used to act like they were tripping.
Are you serious?
You ever gave me?
Fucking idiots. Why? Yo, that's one thing I've heard
And we
of
used to
that.
stand there looking at them like, look at these
Yeah,
stupid
yeah.
motherfuckers.
I've heard of that.
Yo, hilarious. Because it is a mental thing.
Yeah, I've heard
Well,
of
I've
that.
taken acid and it didn't work.
It didn't work.
So that's
Really?
why I'm asking if you.
Oh no, I took acid. I tripped balls.
Yeah, it was.
I remember I took
it was
acid.
probably just cheap.
And I went to see the
or
Flintstones,
old.
yo.
It probably sat too long.
Halle Berry jumped through the screen. Yo, it was amazing.
I need that acid.
Yeah, it
Yes,
was dope.
please.
Jelly, don't come get me.
If Halle Berry's jumping through the
Yo,
screen, I'll take
it was
two.
amazing. Oh my god.
Good
I
Lord.
never had a trip that good.
Yeah, no.
Yo, I remember I was
Acid
tripping
never
on
worked on me,
acid,
bro.
right? And I was we were at a party and they had a strobe light with a DJ, whatever. So I remember by the time I got home, we sat and we had floors like these, like the wooden floors. And I was at the edge of my bed, and you see the waves in the wood.
Yeah, yeah.
That shit started
Oh,
moving.
yeah,
I was like,
Yeah, yeah. Nah, that
Don't
shit.
do drugs, yo.
Yeah, yeah.
Don't do drugs. Hey, if you happen to
shit
find
was
drugs,
lit.
If Maxie was
Do
here,
that shit.
If Maxie was here, we give you 100 stories.
bring them over here and I'll confiscate them and safely give it.
He knows exactly what
He's
to
gonna
do
do
with
exactly
it.
what
He
to
knows
do with them.
exactly- he knows-
You
He's
don't
gonna
need
do them
that.
all.
You know, I'll protect you. Brother Sam, this year, 2024, I believe it was 2024. Was it 2023? Correct me if I'm wrong, but you launched your own fashion line.
Yeah.
No, that was shit.
Yeah.
It was last year. I think
Late
when I
last
first.
year?
Yeah, late last year.
late last year.
Late last
late
year. Yeah.
23.
Actually, that's right because I was like, damn, I should have had something else, and it was like September, October. Like the cold was coming, and I just dropped the hoodies.
Right.
So it was late last year.
And you've had 3 or 4 drops?
1, 2, 3. 3.
3 drops.
I did 3.
Okay.
And then just got sidetracked with
Life-
my other business.
Yeah, life
and you know,
That happens.
but I'm sitting on blanks. I got a lot of shit
Can
written
we
down.
expect the,
Yeah, I was gonna say,
the
when are we getting
resurgence
something new?
in 2025?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say March.
March.
My birthday.
There you go. I'll give
No
you. I'll give you my.
free
I'll give you one free one.
Oh,
I
it's
got
my,
you.
It's my birthday too.
No, no, no.
His birthday pass.
So everybody be on the lookout. It's called
Like
Time
a-
is True.
Timeless truth.
Yeah,
guys.
and it's some plush shit. Don't front.
Nah, that
like
shit
it's
is-
some. And what I loved about one of the last hoodies, it's funny. First of all, my aunt got one. That's funny.
Oh yeah,
That's family.
twin.
That's family.
Then, and it's funny, right? I looked at the hoodie and it says, "Not made in Paris."
Not made in
I
Paris.
love that
Yes,
shit.
yes,
I
yes.
was like, yo,
And it has
That was the scorpion heart.
Yeah.
It has a leather patch on the sleeve somewhere.
It'll have it here and one I put here.
Yeah, exactly. That's dope. Details, yo. To me, it's
Yeah,
always
yeah.
the devil's in the details.
What
yo,
was it?
always.
Dreamt. Yeah, I had dreamt in '97. I think it was. I got on it.
You had dreamt?
That's what's written on it.
Oh,
on
yeah,
the
yeah,
on
yeah.
the thing. Because that's when I first really wanted to. I'm just sitting in class and I'm like, you know what? I want to design clothes. I like clothes, but unfortunately the streets was calling.
And that's okay.
damn near 30 years later, I feel like
Yo, a dream doesn't have an expiration date.
it doesn't.
Right? So you can.
It doesn't.
I've thought of shit 20 years ago that I just done now and shit. So it's always there lingering, you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Especially if you have a true passion for it. So
Right,
shout out to
right,
that.
right.
Congratulations to you, brother.
Yeah, 100%.
We look forward to the next drop.
For sure.
Timeless truth coming. Some more truths will be
Exposed.
exposed. You know what I'm saying? Are you looking to expand the brand?
I'm gonna be honest, I want to keep it kind of like exclusive. If it took off, and I'll mass produce, but
No,
Yeah.
not expand as far as reach. Expand as far as
Different things.
Different things.
Yeah,
I did. I had shit written down for everything.
You draw your own
backpacks, everything. Huh?
You draw your design.
I don't draw it. I write them out. I have someone else mock it up on the computer. Do the mock up and everything.
I'm
Yeah,
very
yeah.
similar.
But everything's mine.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
nothing
Yeah.
taken from anybody.
The idea is yours. They
Everything,
just
right.
Flesh it out.
They
Yeah.
bring it to life on the screen.
Yeah.
It's your IP.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'll sit down with Kapachi Design. Shout out to Kapachi Designs.
Yes.
Nice.
That was the brothers in the video. Remember, you had posted up like a video. J. Dot shot it, almost
Yeah.
like a making of.
Yeah, it was just like, the ins and outs, me coming
Yeah.
into the store, sitting down with him, but yeah.
That's fire though.
Yeah.
People,
Yeah, hell
people
yeah.
gotta see.
Yeah,
the,
Kapachi
You
Designs
actually
and
picked out-
Harrison.
you picked out all the actual cloth and materials. and
Everything.
everything.
Yeah,
Down
yeah,
to that.
yeah.
That's dope.
Everything. Tags, all
Down
that.
to the fucking drawstring on the hood.
Yeah,
and
it's
everything.
a small little thing. I don't
That's-
need people.
No, but that's my thing.
know what I
though.
mean?
Like,
I
to
don't
me,
need
it's always
people.
about the details to me. Like,
Right.
if you always get the details down right. It could be the simplest shit, but if you got dope details,
Well,
I'll
the
buy it.
simplest thing sometimes it will set you apart.
Oh no, simplicity always
rules.
works.
You can have one all-white sneaker, but if you have one all-white sneaker with a pebbled leather tongue, that's it. It's set apart from that white.
Absolutely.
That's a whole different
That's
sneaker
like the
now.
white Air Forces with the Jason face.
Oh, with the
Yeah,
with the
yeah, whatever,
Jason,
right.
yeah, that shit
Yeah.
was dope. It's for Halloween.
So
Yeah, the
simple,
Halloween. Yeah,
but-
Yeah.
so dope. Yo.
Why didn't anyone think of that before?
Nike
Shout out
did.
to Jason though.
Nike did.
Before.
Nike probably stole it.
They did, most likely.
All these big companies steal everything and they steal from each other.
Yeah.
There's no more originality with them.
It's
They
not
just,
stealing. It's inspired by.
That's what they call it. That's what they call
But
it.
it definitely
I
is
call it
biting-
straight. I call it
biting,
I call it
stinging, all that
laziness
shit.
and thievery.
We know what biting is.
That's what I call it.
Well, I was having a conversation about that this morning. Have you guys ever seen the Lynx Beach Snow Beach jacket
I don't like it.
that it says Lynx Beach?
No, I haven't seen
Yeah.
it.
Okay, so imagine.
I don't like it.
I don't like it.
Yeah.
Imagine the Snow Beach jacket,
Uh-huh.
basically 99% the same, but instead of saying Snow Beach, it says Lynx Beach, and it has maybe like a little different patch or two.
No, it's definitely different patches. It's,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wasn't a fan of
But
it.
everything else, color, cut,
Down to the same shit.
exact.
Nah. That's
And we're not
biting.
knocking Lynx Beach. Shout out to y'all, brothers.
I'm not either. I don't like it.
I'm not a fan of recreating someone else's idea and just putting
Yeah,
your name on
like-
it with minimal changes. Like if you're gonna take something, freak it.
Like, I'll
remix
be
it,
honest,
make
like,
it
I'll be
new.
honest, like, you gotta give credit. We talked about this on a previous episode, but you gotta kind of give credit to Ralph Lauren for recreating that when they came out with the same collection, but in all black.
Yes.
That shit was dope to
Well,
me.
he's seen the hype behind it.
Well, Ralph
But
Lauren,
the
Yeah.
fact that they saw that, but they were also like, it's not good enough to release it again the same exact way. Let's do something, the smallest thing, which make it all black.
Yeah.
Which was dope to me. I thought that was fire to me.
and they added a poncho.
And they had an all
That's so
BA.
fire.
Yeah,
I
not
would wear
the ponchos.
But that's my thing. That's what I'm saying. Like, they didn't, you
But
know.
Ralph Lauren for a long time was very against going backwards and re-releasing.
Yeah, yeah,
vintage.
yeah.
So
Well, that's
you
smart
can't
to
you
me.
can't deny.
To me-
can't deny the hype.
I wonder who
There's
it was.
a high like demand for those pieces.
So,
you go on their website and they have like a certain area where they have those old pieces and the prices are ridiculous.
Yeah, of course, of course.
Stupid. I would
So
never pay that.
That shit started. I'm gonna tell you where it started. Fabulous had a video that he had on the cookie boots and a bear
remember that video.
sweater. It was
Yeah.
like one of his girl songs.
Yeah.
And then after that,
Can
whoever
you
was
be my
working at,
B-A-B-Y? That
at
shit was
Polo, whoever was working there,
Uh-huh.
probably a young head, they got it approved to re-release the bear sweater. That was their first re-release. The blue bear sweater with the bear. And yo, that shit
This
sold,
was the one what in like
like
20.
This was This had to be like 2003, maybe.
No, maybe.
Yeah.
No. It was later. When did it? Fuck.
Yeah, I was gonna say
It was right around the time I graduated college because where I was working at, I copped the sweater.
It definitely
while I was
wasn't
at work.
20.
Because I got my cookie
It was
boots
like
right after
13
that.
or something. Like
Because I got the
2013.
cookies
Even
right
maybe-
after that. I got the cookies right after that.
Yeah, but like me, you might have got them off eBay.
No.
You got the re-release Cookie Boots?
Yeah.
Oh, so it was like 2013, 2014?
No. I had them way before that. Yo.
Where'd you get them?
In New York.
I have the original Rangers.
Yeah, that's
I
what
got the original
You might have got
Rangers,
the
yeah.
original version that was still lingering. You didn't get the re-release.
Maybe.
Was it smooth leather or pebbled?
No, it
The
wasn't.
patch will tell you.
It wasn't. No,
The
yeah,
patch
it
on the side will
It
tell
wasn't
you.
smooth because the new one's smooth.
Yeah.
The old one is rigid. It's
The
hard.
first
leather.
smooth one
it's
he dropped
cowhide.
were nice.
It's
I like
actual.
them.
Yeah.
I got them tucked away.
The
It's
first
actual
retro.
cowhide.
I actually fold them all the way down
Yeah?
like a cuff and wear them like that.
I was thinking about doing that, but with the ones that I have, like I said, it's actual cowhide, so it's hard. It's
Yeah,
rigid. And
that's why I was
It'll
asking.
leave a line, and that's why I wouldn't do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, shout out to Fab. Shout out to Ralph.
Yeah.
Shout out to that Yankees collab he just got. Yes, sir. Shout out to that Yankees collab they just put out.
Oh yeah, I did see that. They got that shit on sale. Yeah, that shit's crazy, yo.
Did you
Yeah,
see the,
Yankees lost. Of course it's on sale.
Did you see the patch sweater?
Hater. Let's go P. Rose.
P. Rose for the Hall of Fame, bro.
Yeah,
Nah,
for real.
fuck that. He don't even want to be in that shit no more. Y'all should have put him in before.
He's dead.
Yeah,
but
P. Rose dead?
yeah,
he died.
Yeah, he died this year. All right,
Damn, dog. Yeah, now it should be a disgrace for them to try to put him in the Hall of Fame.
it would
Should
be.
have put him in before.
Yeah,
you got
big
all these
facts.
other players doing all sorts of goofy shit.
Big fact.
And you
Hey,
letting
look
them
at
in.
this guy.
Who doesn't?
Oh, look who it is!
We got Pete Thought in the building. I think Don Prynce pulled up. I think Ill Padill pulled up as well.
Oh,
shout out
shit,
to those
100.
brothers. Brother Sam, before I let you out of here, brother.
You can stick around, you know.
Quick question: who's your favorite designer?
Ralph Lauren.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's your
Why?
favorite designer that is not Ralph Lauren?
My favorite designer that is not Ralph Lauren, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know them by name because there's so many designers and high end, but I'd have to go with probably like Fendi and Gucci, Prada.
There you go. Nice.
Yeah. Like, you know, high end. Yeah.
What do you think of Virgil Abloh?
I'm gonna be honest, Virgil grew on me, and I really liked Virgil in his last days. He grew on me. When he first came out, I wasn't a fan of nothing Off-White. But I started digging a little more like who he is and what he contributed to and
'Cause the last-
art and all that. It's a lot to that man.
I'm a fan of Virgil the person. I think as a designer, he was overrated. I don't
'Cause the
think,
last
I
thing
don't
he
think
did
there's
was-
a genius in putting shoelaces on your shoelaces.
No.
But I'm not knocking him
But it
because
was
he succeeded in
yeah,
it
but
was
that's
dope.
just one thing. He has.
But he did it with the purses
But
too.
there's
He
so
put
much.
straps on
But there's
straps.
so much Off-White shit that you've never seen. Like yo, there's so much Off-White shit. There's still Off-White shit lingering that didn't even drop that he designed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's so much shit. I've seen a lot of shit he did.
Do you think we'll ever get to see it? On the market, I should say. Because the brand still exists.
It'll come
Off-White.
out. Yeah.
Listen, the person who took over is
Yeah.
not doing a bad job. I forgot his name. The main person is
Yeah.
not doing a bad job. I thought it was gonna fall apart.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to see that happen. The man left. I mean,
Well, I'm always a fan of
I don't know, man.
not.
It's not gonna be. The
I'm
same.
always a fan when our people do something, right?
That's what I
Right,
mean.
right,
Yeah,
right,
yeah.
right.
You know, our designers and
Yeah.
stuff, and
Yeah.
they take our.
but yeah, I didn't like Off-White in the beginning. It grew on me.
Virgil or
Did you like Pyrex Vision?
What?
Pyrex Vision?
what's
wasn't
the,
for you?
what's the homie's name?
Not.
Who?
Pharrell. Virgil. Or
Yeah,
Pharrell?
yeah.
Okay.
No. Virgil all day. No.
Yeah.
Good.
Virgil's an actual. Well, I mean, so is Pharrell.
I'm gonna be honest. Pharrell is just kind of like he's just piggybacking him. If you see everything he put out.
Yeah.
That's how I feel. I'm gonna be honest. Cause yo, let me tell you something. Louis Vuitton started coming out with some fire when Virgil was doing it. Cause Louis was. That was one of the corniest clothing brands to me.
Yeah.
Certain
Because
things I just
Louis-
got it because I really wanted it, but
Louis did
they'll
traditional
always
shit.
have-
same
dope
thing.
pieces,
Same
right?
thing with Fendi. Fendi went to shit till Karl Lagerfeld jumped in, and his brand is whack. You catch that shit everywhere, Marshalls.
yeah.
But when he started creating and started doing the Monsterized and all that shit for Fendi,
Yeah.
Fendi came right back up to me because I wasn't feeling. Fendi was just very basic, same print, same shit,
yeah.
same print with three different
Monograms,
tones.
the gra- the
yeah,
monogram shit,
right. And then when Karl Lagerfeld jumped in, that's when he did the Monster. I did a few other things. And I'm like, all right, yeah.
Different ideas.
Fendi
If
died.
you had your
he
choice-
died too. Not
Yeah,
too
yeah,
long
yeah,
after
yeah.
he started
rest in peace.
designing. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you had your choice, who would you design for?
Me,
Yeah. If
If
you
I had-
could design for any
for any-
brand.
Any brand, yeah.
I would probably take.
If you could take over.
To be honest, if I could take over,
Yeah.
I would take over Balenciaga.
Yeah?
Really?
Why? Because they're filled with weirdos and their shit is whack.
And you'll clean them
And
out?
I'll clean that shit up. I'll show them what it's like to really design shit. All that big boot, goofy ass, weird shit. We're not doing that weird shit. I don't.
That's what
I'm not a fan of Balenciaga at all. That's the only reason why I would.
Yeah?
I can't go like I can contribute to any designer.
Right.
You know what I mean? I got shit that I could do with anybody.
So you never liked the triple S's, like those big stupid sneakers with the triple layer.
What about the
soles?
sock sneakers? I like those.
Listen, I won't wear it
Yeah.
because there's a lot of things. Like I like foam posits, but I won't wear them.
Can I be honest?
Because I
about
look
those
down and it
sock
looks
sneakers?
stupid to me.
The sock sneakers, they grew on me, but only the all black joints.
Can I be honest? I invented that shit in '97, bro.
I believe him.
You don't remember when I told you about the sneakers? That
His girl went chasing him out the house. He only had socks on,
And I'm
so he
like,
was
you
running
know
in the
what? I
wish I
socks.
had
He was like, "All I
sneakers."
need is a soul. All I need is a soul." And he kept.
I wish I had sneakers.
Brother Sam, thank you for being here
No
today,
problem, bro.
brother.
It's always a pleasure. Always a pleasure seeing
Thank
my
you, man.
brothers.
Thank
You're more
you
than
for
welcome to
pulling up
join
the
us
sword,
for Friendsgiving.
Yeah, absolutely. yo.
I hope you come back
We'll see.
with
Nah, yeah,
with
you-
Max for the
you-
year-end
you-
wrap-up.
You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna
coming
try.
through with Max?
I actually wanted to do something else, but we'll talk that off air.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Yeah,
You'll come back alone.
You just can't have that.
Yes, yes.
All right?
So
Because I'm coming for everybody.
That's oh shit. 2025, episode 200. Brother Sam, thank you again. We got
brother.
another guest coming up. Matter of fact, send Pro in here so we could kick with both these
Yeah,
brothers.
come here, bro.
Yo, the best fucking battle rapper alive. The best.
your shit,
The
nigga.
best battle rapper ever. Yo, he beat Technique. They cheated him.
That's my guy. Get out of here. Get out of here.
My brother Pro.
I
is
was
here.
there.
I know you was there.
I was
Stop it.
there. I was there.
Sit down, brother.
I was there.
Join us.
How y'all doing? Oh man.
All is good, brother. We here celebrating,
I'm good, brother.
hanging with the people, all our friends, all our guests.
Absolutely, 100%, man.
For those that don't know, Brother P, aka at P Thought on Instagram, put out a fire project a few months ago, I want to say, with the
Shit
brother
was
Lone.
tough.
Yes.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't know why, and I should have asked. I thought you was rapping on it. I was mad excited. I didn't know that you were just gonna produce it. I thought y'all both were gonna rap on it. I'm like, oh.
No, that's coming. That's
No,
what
that's the Mud Brothers.
We're gonna do the
Yeah.
Mud
Yeah?
Brothers.
Alright, say no more.
That's
Not that not that the project wasn't tough.
No.
But I was like, nah.
Yeah. I kind of bamboozled everybody.
Yeah,
Right?
I right. He made everybody buy it. Psych! Give me your money, nigga.
He put himself on the cover and everything. He was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna be on this shit."
Yeah.
But I'm gonna be on the beat.
That's my brother, man. That's my brother. We just
Nah,
put out,
that's dope,
and we
dope.
just put out the fourth quarter mixtape,
fourth
which
quarter
is all
mixtape.
industry joints, and I let Lone breathe on that. He just,
Yeah.
He was just.
No, he was going crazy. Yeah,
And
yeah.
we got another like 4 albums coming out in 2025. So just
Whenever
be
I
ready
would
for
come
that
in here
shit.
for a new episode and shit, F would be playing some new Lone shit, and I'd be like, "Yo, what the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? What the fuck is
He
this?"
got like 40 records that nobody's heard in it.
Yeah.
Lone is nice.
Yeah, he
Those
is.
would be-
He got
nice.
potential to.
He's been nice.
He got potential to be one of those. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
No,
he got
absolutely.
the potential. He
Yeah,
got the
no.
look. He got the potential. Now it's all about getting it together.
Tighten it up.
And-
Tighten it up. That's all.
And he
we
got
moving
the
forward.
production.
Yeah.
Yeah, but also we're also gonna, spread
Expand.
out. Yeah, we're gonna do mad shit, man. I'm just gonna be the guy. I'm gonna do the rhyming shit, the beats and all that, but mainly like behind the scenes is where I'm at right now.
Do
I think I'm
get-
supposed to sing on one of those, right?
Absolutely.
There you go.
Absolutely.
I think I am
Whatever you
supposed
want.
to
We're gonna
sing
get
on.
the singing debut.
Yeah.
It's
I
on
got-
camera, so
Yeah,
that's a
whatever you want.
verbal agreement.
Whatever you want. That nigga Sam, yo, came from the trenches, bro.
Oh, I thought you was gonna say, yo, he can
No,
sing like
no.
that.
I gotta give him his
He ain't wanna
flowers
lie too
because
much. He ain't wanna lie
everybody
too much.
knows, Everybody knows, you know what I'm saying? Everybody knows my brother Sami,
Yeah,
but I
yeah.
know him like, yo, bro, this guy held me down back in the days in the hood.
It's my
like,
brother.
The crimies, this motherfucker
my
was
brother.
next
Yeah,
level.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I never had an
brother.
issue. Sammy will always, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? He was
nah.
always there, always looking out for us.
brother.
And that's why I'm always embedded. That's my brother forever. And he's one of the flyest niggas I know.
Of course, he's always been that guy. Like, it's so funny, yo. Like, I remember.
Flyest,
I try
bro.
my best. I try
The
my
flyest,
best.
bro. You know what I'm saying? He's always on it. And we here now, man. You know what I'm
So
saying?
talk to me about your year, P. 2024. You put out the
2024 was
provolone.
tough, bro. It was tough, but dude, I had to fight demons to get these projects out. Like me personally.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
How does it feel now that you got the demons out?
They're not out yet. I'm
not
just
fully out
fighting.
yet?
Nah, man.
That's
I'm
why
just
you got
fighting.
more shit coming.
I'm fucking coming out and I ain't stopping. And he knows, he was mad at me for decades. He's like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
I stopped for like a good 10 years.
Yeah.
I was still in the mix. You know what I'm saying? Everywhere I went, I'd pop up to shows. They'd be like, yo, what the fuck? We in here. But now it's just like, I can't let my talent go to waste. I don't
Yo,
give a fuck how old
exactly.
I am, bro. I
A
don't
lot of
care how
people
old-
do that, yo.
Yeah, no.
A lot of people do that,
You
yo.
can't, bro. You can't.
Yo, we gonna work on that merch.
bro, we already spoke on that.
Yeah.
Like, this is gonna be my seamstress. He's gonna do everything that we got going on, and just move forward with these projects and see if we can get a fucking.
You know how my brain working right now. Taking my Freud, bro. Taking my
There's family shit. There's family shit. We all eat. You know what I'm saying?
Talk to me about the Mud Brothers album. I'm very
so right now we got the fourth quarter because we didn't want to end the year.
Oh wait, and the vinyls. Congratulations.
He got the vinyl. There's a vinyl.
I haven't announced it, but thank you for announcing it.
Yeah, no,
we're about to announce it.
We were talking mad shit.
We got a little bit left. A lot of people bought the album
Congratulations,
and all
that's
that.
fire.
And just the fourth quarter, we ended it with that shit. And first quarter is gonna be the 5-piece Calamity, which is fucking ridiculous.
That's
like,
first quarter 2025.
Yo, bro, yeah,
Nice.
this guy alone is ridiculous, dude.
Yeah.
I don't even know. Like, that's why I was like, yo, I ain't writing no more. This guy's.
He's another one too. I was like, this motherfucker stopped rapping too. I'm like, yo, so many people that just,
Stopped.
you know, I get it. Life gets in the way and you deal with shit, but
That goes back to the convo we just had,
yeah,
bro. The
you know what I'm
dream
saying?
don't die.
It never dies.
die.
I look at it like this. How some motherfuckers be home all day playing fucking PlayStation and video games and going crazy. That's the way I am with my music.
sometimes you know what it is too.
That
Sometimes
shit-
you'll miss your wave, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and then sometimes it just become too late.
Plus all that
Well,
shit
it's
that he
never
was
too
going through adds to the fucking shit that he can fucking talk about and write
bro,
about.
when he was going through the storm, I was going through
That's what
my
I mean.
storm, and that's my brother for life. I known him since birth.
No, it shows on the album cover.
Yeah,
we were
bro,
talking
was
about it.
fucking
You know what I'm
15
saying?
there.
That's a hilarious
Yeah,
picture.
That's a dope
bro.
ass. That's dope.
It's
Yeah.
That was
beautiful.
crazy.
dope.
That's crazy. I know
Yeah.
him forever, and it's just like I really was gonna stop doing music, but I'm like, yo, Lone, when my parents died, I just took the hard drives, took all the beats, and I was like, bro, write.
Yeah.
I don't want to know nothing. Just write. I don't care how it sounds. This is it. And that's how we got Provolone. That's how we got the fourth quarter mixtape. That's how we got Calamity. That's how we got. And I'm gonna mention a few new albums that I got on the road.
Exclusive.
Ali versus D'Amato. We got.
Wait, what?
Muhammad Ali versus Cus D'Amato. So
that?
we took. Come on.
That's you and Lone too.
Yeah.
This all you and Lone you about to tell us?
Yes.
Okay.
So the whole concept is there's a video of Muhammad Ali sparring with Mike Tyson's old trainer,
Yeah,
Cus
yeah.
D'Amato.
Yeah.
And Cus D'Amato caught him.
Yeah.
So those are gonna be skits on the album. So it's basically me, Cus,
Yeah,
Lone
he's-
Ali,
he's
and
Ali,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
That's one of the concepts. And yo, bro, we got so much.
Oh, you could work so many angles.
we
out
got,
of that.
right.
but let me make something. Let me make something clear.
Why you ain't invite Glass Joe?
Let me
Mike
make
Tyson?
something clear. Yo, stop. Bro,
Fucking,
stop.
what's his name? The flamingo cat.
Oh shit! Ray Flamingo.
That's you.
Yo, a lot of people were. Oh, you got that concept from these dude. You got that concept from these. No, actually, this concept I've had in my mind
Exactly.
for like 5 fucking years.
Exactly.
already.
Again.
And then
Yes.
Conway and Benny came out with Mike Tyson versus Ali.
Yeah.
So I was like, fuck.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what it is that they just like,
They're on it. They're animals, bro.
They're fucking-
They're fucking
Yeah, no,
savages.
yeah.
And they put out so
you know,
much work.
and I'm gonna be honest, they weren't. I guarantee there's a lot of people that thought how they thought, but they didn't care.
No, they bodied.
They did not change. They did not change what they
man.
do.
Yeah.
Y'all love them.
Yeah.
Even the
Y'all,
fact that
yo,
they came
right now
out-
in my life, it's like Griselda nothing.
Yeah.
Yo, right now, like, don't get me wrong, I still listen to mad different music,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Facts.
Griselda's like,
Bro.
because you got that street and you got that underground feel.
Bro,
It's
They
like,
got everything.
Bro,
They
the
got it on
first
lock.
time
They
I
got it
heard
on
that
lock.
motherfucker West
They nice.
Side Gun.
They nice.
The first time I heard West Side Gun was on a record that they put out for Sean Price called the Keys of Price.
I was about, yeah.
West Side Gun was on a record called Black Tar. And I heard this motherfucker's voice, not to make this the subject, but I was like, yo. Right then and there, I was like, this nigga's gonna blow up.
Yeah.
And that's how I got him on my album.
Jelly hates
'Cause
his voice.
I started hitting them niggas
I go
up.
too. Low
West-
key.
West Side.
He's the truth.
Jelly,
I'll be
my
honest,
wife hates.
Of course, my
hates
girl
his
hates them
voice.
all.
I was just pumping in the car. I was
Turn that shit
I
on.
was
Do it
playing
on
kitchen.
purpose.
I was playing
You
kitchen
see,
lights.
that's the difference.
I was playing kitchen lights. He's like, I'm like, shut up.
Yeah.
Get the hell out.
Respectfully.
Don't make me divorce
But
you
yo,
over Griselda.
I got a fucking compilation coming out called
Yes.
My Beats Is Slamming.
Yes.
I got the fucking the illest artist in the world, Dan Lish.
Yes.
He did the Raekwon, the Wild album cover. I got
That shit is
fucking
dope as fuck.
I got Rock Marciano on it, who's my G. I got fucking Griselda on it. I got fucking
Tell the people all the shit you did for Rock.
Fucking nigga, Rock.
I don't
my
talk
brother.
about it. I know you the best.
Nigga, my
I know.
Yeah.
I know you the best. I know. I don't talk about it.
Rock,
He's
Rock,
I let
Rock's my guy.
He's a
Rock's my
beast.
guy. He gave me an opportunity.
Yo.
Like, yo, bro. It's all, mind you, I've been in this shit for 20 plus. But it's just me being myself is what got me
Yes.
to get to know these people. Not
Right.
a rapper and this.
Yeah,
yo,
you
I
didn't go out of yourself.
No, I met Rock working out. I worked out with
Yeah.
him for 2 years before he knew I did music.
Oh shit, for real?
Yeah, and then Brown
Okay.
sent him over to the lab. That yo, pull up on my guy. He he pulled up. He's like, nah.
He's like, oh, it's this guy?
Yo, that's when he put out right before he put out Rosebud's Revenge.
Nice.
That was a decent
I
project.
seen the whole shit go
That was a
down,
decent
bro.
project.
That motherfucker's the illest nigga ever, bro.
Shout
Yo,
out to that brother.
respectfully, that's you know what I'm saying.
He is
he's
to
elite.
me, and I'm not the biggest expert in that subgenre of hip hop, but to me, he is the reigning king of that.
Of the underground.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't wanna
Once,
call it underground,
once,
but-
wait.
He-
Once Sean Price died.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Then
another
he
thing.
said-
Yeah.
He built the lane for the fucking for the West Side and
All of
Butch
them.
and what's the
yeah. To do what they kind of do.
Right,
Yeah, absolutely. 100%.
I always forget his name, man. The big fat boy that be with Mayhem Lauren, the Mayhem Laurens and
Oh,
and,
Action
and,
Bronson.
and right. He made that lane for all of them.
Yes.
That's how I feel.
Yes.
I feel like he made underground hip hop cool.
You know what's
in the
funny, though?
mainstream.
Funny thing is,
Nah,
though,
rock that
funny
dude.
thing is though,
Rock that dude.
That the guy that's architecting the whole sound, the Alchemist.
Yes.
Yes.
Didn't they just drop?
Wait. Let's stop.
We talking about
Let's stop.
Alchemist,
Hold
dog,
up. The RZA.
That's who.
Come on.
Yeah, yeah.
Come on.
Yeah. I mean, I know what
listen.
you're gonna get to.
Nutmeg.
Al
Yeah.
still
Yeah.
in it now.
Okay.
RZA's
But
just
he is
jumping.
the
Genesis.
keeper.
The
I call
Genesis.
him,
The
I call
Genesis,
him
yeah.
the almighty of that
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
lane. and
Because
sound.
I'll be honest, like if you think about like especially now that we're talking about the Alchemist, Rock Marcy, and them, you talk about these like loops. You know what I'm saying? How they're just doing over just loops. Yo, RZA did it first on All That I Got Is You,
Yeah, but no. He okay.
and that song is fucking a million things, yo. Like
A lot of records were loops. Cream was a loop. Cream that the sample had
but
the drums in it.
specifically that song.
Yeah, and Nutmeg. The Ghostface.
Yeah.
Yo, bro. I could go on. These are all my
exactly.
favorite. We're talking about all my favorite legendary. You know what I'm saying? I'm honored. I'm honored to have worked out with Rock. I'm honored to have fucking
absolutely,
chill with
100%. That's a fucking
with
amazing-
Nas the Pirate. That nigga bought fucking Q-Tip one time. I'm pulling up and just there with Q-Tip chilling, and I'm like, I don't know how to act.
Nah,
So I'm there
Alchemist, Alchemist is definitely one of my favorite producers, but I don't put him with the RZAs and the fucking premieres. I don't put him there.
Yeah, he's in his own lane.
I put him like
He's a tier below.
he's like they birthed him.
Yes.
Type shit.
Yes.
Of
You know,
course
not
he did.
saying
I
he their
agree.
son,
And he'll
but it's
tell you
like
that.
It's the
you know
next
what I'm saying?
generation.
Because he could do
I think
dark
he'll tell you
beats
that.
that are fire.
Yes.
He could do dark beats that are
Yes.
fire, and a lot of people can't
But I think
pull that shit off.
What the thing is,
A lot of people
that
can't pull them beats off.
I think he'll tell you that, but he is the
He's
like the
humble.
guy right now.
He has
Like,
some of my
he's-
favorite beats of all
Bro,
time.
they just put out a new Rock and him just put out a new
him and
album.
Rock just put a new album.
I ain't hear
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, Skeleton
Yeah, I
Key.
ain't hear that.
Yeah,
I ain't hear
Skeleton
that.
Key.
Yeah.
So you
I ain't
hear that production we're talking about, the Alchemist, the loop.
The last album they put out, the Elephant Man's Bones,
was
That
crazy.
was
dope as fuck. That's
was
one of my favorite.
I was
projects.
kind of like, damn, I hope the Skeleton Key keeps up with Elephant Man's Bones, because that fucking shit, Quantum Leap and all those other records are fucking ridiculous, bro. Ridiculous,
Yeah.
bro.
Gotta maintain that consistency, bro.
But going back to what we were saying, man, like
Going back to the real illest producer.
I'm trying to go back. I'm trying to get to that point.
The best that ever did it.
Well,
They don't know yet.
You are there, my
They don't know
Yeah,
yet.
no, you there, yo.
They don't know yet.
You that guy.
And I got my OGs, Gil, Big Jack, all these old school heads that put me on how to. The way my beats sound is because of them.
Yeah.
They're the ones that sat me down one time and like, this is how you make your drums sound ridiculous. And ever since then, shit's just been just.
Well, you're a student of the game, you know.
Yeah,
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah, yeah. And I pay
Master of
homage
the
to. I
craft.
pay homage, bro. I'm not that dude that thinks that I did it all by myself. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, even saying, bro. Let me tell you something. When I was doing the battles at the wetlands,
I made sure he
nobody
got,
wanted to show up.
I made sure he
this
got
nigga
on there too.
showed up and pulled up, and I'm like, Sam,
Yo,
you motherfucker.
he wasn't on the roster. He
Come
wasn't.
on.
Yo, he wasn't on the
Come
roster.
on.
They were like, everyone put names in a hat. I took like 30 of his
Yeah.
names and threw him in that fucking
Yeah.
hat. Make sure he got on that stage.
That's how
And he
it's supposed to
burnt everybody.
Yeah, bro.
I don't care what nobody. He could be humble if he want. He beat Technique.
It was good, man. Techniques,
care what he
love
says.
Emo
Would you
Technique.
ever do that
He's
again?
one of my favorite. No.
No more battle rap.
He said no,
Hell, these young dudes are fucking cyborgs now when it comes to battle rap, bro.
And just
I don't even listen to that shit.
Bro, some niggas is just like, dude,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to fucking shoot you if you say some shit
I
like
don't
that to me.
I don't listen to no battle rap like at all.
And mind you, Sam.
I went through
The
my
only
phase.
one I'll tune into is my man Cortez, because that's my guy.
Oh, yeah.
That's my man. So when he doing something, he came?
Yeah, he was on the show.
Okay, that's my guy.
And
Like,
he's gotten way iller too.
oh, he's nasty.
Yeah.
He's got.
And then the other guy that was dissing Remy Ma and her man, I had to watch that recently because that was hilarious.
Oh, the brother that
You was a
against-
nasty girl, Remy.
Yo.
Yes,
bro.
yes.
Nasty work.
And the brother I used to love, Passe, he passed.
Oh, Passe was one of my
He had an ill
favorites.
battle with Corey. He had an ill
He
battle
was
with Corey.
crazy.
Every battle of his was crazy.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
God damn, that was fucked
Yeah,
up.
yeah.
That was
Yeah,
fucked up.
over there.
But when I was doing the battles, it was with beats. It wasn't acapella. So if you
Right.
don't know how to rap on a fucking beat,
Yeah.
it's
You
just
ask
like,
No. Only the best and the kings of the shit battled in wetlands. That's where he
bro.
beat everybody.
Yeah.
You don't go in the wetlands.
That was like the
You don't walk in.
Yeah.
No.
So, yo, let's not forget too.
Wetlands bro, listen.
What
When
was
I
your
tell
go-to
you,
beat?
Wetlands is the fucking.
What do
That's
you
the
mean?
place.
What was your
To rhyme
go-to
on.
beat to rhyme on?
So
Like
what-
what you thought you
Bro,
could
the
destroy?
last
Whatever they threw
we
at
sounded
him.
best
the
at.
beat that I rapped on to Battle Technique was fucking
That I can't remember.
Ghostface and P Rock, The Adventures of.
Was it? I can't remember, yo. That I can't remember.
Bro, he did a fucking the beat for fucking for Ghostface, bro.
No, the beat. I just don't remember like I know the beat. I don't remember that day what beat it was. Is what I'm
It
saying.
was that beat.
Yeah.
It was that beat. But let's not. Also,
Who else you
your
beat
beat,
that
though.
day? Who else? C-Rays?
No,
C-Rays?
C-Rays
Oh, wait.
C-Rays had one when he beat Pac FM.
Pac FM, that was a good one.
Then,
Yeah.
then when the first time I went,
Was Subconscious there?
Nems, no, Nems won. Nems was
won?
there. He was the winner the day that I battled Tech.
Nems must have been skinny at that time. This is
Yeah,
years
it was
ago.
skinny Nems.
Yeah.
I remember.
Ooh, this
It
is
was Nems.
it's 100 years ago.
Yeah,
I don't
bro.
even remember him being there.
But I keep it real.
Yo, I'm dead serious.
When shit got real for me, the battle shit was like super easy because it was just me just blacking the fuck out and saying outlandish shit and all of this. But once I started going to like EO Dub and perfecting my craft and seeing fucking the illest MCs in the world that I've ever bumped into.
We
like
stayed in shows.
Like my man CF.
We stayed in shows.
CF is out here.
Together.
Yes, CF.
CF is one of the
No,
illest
CF is
niggas. Let me tell you something.
CF is
wait,
nasty.
wait.
CF is nasty.
The first nigga
He's
to
nasty.
smoke me in front of fucking Darlene's house was CF when he pulled up. Nigga.
CF, I don't believe it, CF.
Yo, CF, come here,
I don't
bro.
believe it.
Yo, where you at?
Come in here, CF.
Where you at, bro?
CF.
Come in here,
You
CF.
still here? You still here?
Yeah,
You still
here.
bro.
Craig
I was,
The illest
I
nigga.
wasn't-
This is the
he is
yo. Let me
nasty.
say
He's
something.
nasty. The brother's
this
nasty.
is the illest nigga I've ever came across, bro.
CF, come take a seat, man. Come on.
One of the only. Let me give you. Hold up, my nigga.
Wait.
Yo, one of the only niggas, bro.
Let's switch up.
Yeah.
Brother
No,
Sam,
bro,
thank
you
and
stay,
we
you
love
stay,
you.
you stay.
Yeah.
Yo.
Hang out.
Y'all
Let's
gotta
get
rap
Cracker
and
Face in
produce.
here.
I'm not-
Yo, bro, let me tell you
Let's
something.
get CF in the building.
Brother, thank you. Pardon, I can't stand.
love
Thank
you,
you. I love you.
I still remember that day.
Legend.
Love you, Sam, my brother.
The night ain't done. Y'all keep
Nah.
You know what it is.
We got
Put this
stories.
at B right
Before
here.
we wrap up with P, I want to introduce the brother CF201,
Oh my God.
Constant Flow.
Yo,
New
what's
album out
good?
right now.
Come on, man.
Suras.
Let's go.
Yo, this shit
And mind
work.
you, when I first
Yeah.
met him,
Yeah,
when I
yeah.
first
We can
met
use
him,
perfectly, brother.
it was my boy Alcides, and my boy Alcides was like, "Yo, I know this dude named Tin Man, who's the illest motherfucking freestyle in
Man.
the world. Am I right or am I wrong?"
Yo, we
The
could freestyle right now.
Yo,
The
come
fuck?
on, man, cut it out.
Wait a minute. Let us put a beat on.
He's
All right, but
he's a grandmaster.
we
of that
can't
shit, bro.
freestyle right now, but
He's
can
a
I ask a
grandmaster.
question?
Absolutely.
Could we ever see this album right here?
It's gonna happen.
Yeah.
it's gonna
Gonna
happen.
happen.
It's gonna happen.
Yeah.
I'd be wrong not
Yeah.
to do an album with him.
Hell yeah.
I'd be wrong not to.
Yeah,
What's that
cause-
dude?
yeah, cause-
So again, it's on camera, so
Come
that's a
on.
verbal
Even if it's not-
agreement.
Even if it's not on camera, it's something that has to be done, bro.
Yes.
It has to
I'll
be
do
done.
Absolutely.
First of all, we both from Hudson County.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Y'all friends?
He's one of the, of course, he's
Yeah.
one of the illest to ever come out of this. I don't care what anybody says.
No,
Respectfully, my brother.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
One of the
The
illest.
looks.
And yo, it's only right for me to give him the heat
Yes,
and just
yes.
get him on joints with Lone, get him on all these beats, get him whatever connections
Yeah.
I got. We're gonna
Yeah.
work on that shit.
Let's
man.
do that.
Absolutely.
You know,
That's something
when the
we
time
very
is
much
right,
wanna hear.
because right now I'm just trying to get everything out of the way with this with my brother Lone.
Yeah.
And they got records together we haven't put out
Yeah,
too.
yeah. I remember I freestyled
Yeah.
on records, written, whatever.
The
I
good
mean, I've
thing
been
about
working with Pro
CF
for
is
a while
that
and
he
shit.
drops a consistent amount of albums.
Yeah.
an animal.
I've been dropping
So
like
I
consistently.
could see it dropping, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's gonna be
He actually lives up to his actual moniker. Constant
one of the
Flow.
illest
Yeah.
ever.
Flow, yeah.
Yeah, bro, come on, man. I've seen the documentary on YouTube. Y'all haven't seen the documentary. I've seen the documentary. I've seen all that shit, how from where he came from, for me to understand Why
There's
this
a doc
motherfucker
on
so?
CF?
Not
I mean,
CF,
I
but
think
the team.
Don Teak put a documentary because I started with my boy Saya and then he got murdered in
Yes.
'99 and shit.
And y'all
like
went
that.
to Europe. Y'all went to Amsterdam. back
After
in the
that, we
days.
went to Amsterdam with like Jeff Fameo, produced from Ransom and all that shit, and he went to with Boopy and all that, or Orlando Wartenberg or whatever. And then we went to, before that, when Don Teak was signed to Epic Street and shit like that, which Lord Seal was an intern for.
Yes.
We got the plug to do Barbito and Stretch, but that's
I
like
remember
back
that.
in
No,
'97.
but that's still around.
part
I
of the
heard
story,
that.
yeah.
Bro, that not everybody
part
got
of the legacy,
That was one
yeah.
of my wishes coming up doing music. Was like, damn, one day I wish I could go on Stretch and Bob.
Stretch and Bob, right?
Stretch and Bob. And then I heard the legend on it. I'm like, yo.
New Stretch and Bob, right?
Of course.
Nah,
Without a
definitely,
doubt.
yo, because
Of course.
back in the days,
Catching Bob.
Straight. That shit
man,
was
but-
it was a different vibe. But I mean, like that was one shit on the bucket list. I had a couple of joints. I never got on. Yo, I fucked up my opportunity to get on Sway. Cause I won a battle like that 2012 NBA 2K bullshit. I don't do none of that game shit. But Aunt Solomon invited me to like some battle shit that they had, and I won it. Just fucking around. And yo, Sway was there. And he was like, yo, man, I think you dope. Yo, I want you to be on the show. I was like, all right. But then he told like, go give your information to that lady there. And I'm looking at that lady. I'm like, oh, he trying to play me the fuck out. Like, mind me being a dumbass. And that's Heather B. And Heather B's from Jersey City. And I ain't put two and two together. Because I was so, like, caught up. And that day was a gangsta-ass moment because you had fucking Busta Rhymes and Jadakiss on stage together and shit like that. At that little ass joint. I saw like Scottie Pippen did type bullshit.
It ain't over yet though.
I never got on that.
Bump into him. I'm sure you bump into him, he'll remember because I bumped into him in where was it?
Nah, I did bump into him for Chino XL's memorial shit, but I don't think he remember me type shit. You know what I mean? It was at in East Orange because Chino XL recently passed away.
Rest in peace.
And I was glad that that's another check that I was able to travel the world with Chino XL and shit like that.
Right.
And he was on one of my records, but not rapping. Yo, I had him singing.
Really?
Yeah, dead ass.
On Ascension?
Ascension, yeah, he was singing because I think one of his daughter had at one point survived cancer or some shit like that. And then the song that we had was about cancer, that the homie was gonna get married to a girl, but he lost his wife at their honeymoon because she was already dying of cancer and shit like that. So he dedicated a song just singing, no rapping.
Wow.
Which is crazy because he a legend.
Yeah,
My boy Saya put me on to him and I never got to do a record with him spitting. But he always used to give me accolades when we would travel the world together. So it was fitting because he was from Jersey, Puerto Rican, or half Puerto Rican, black, but Puerto Rican basically and shit like that. So there was like lot of like familiarity.
Yeah, he's ill.
And when we traveled the world, like I was just like all that. My homie Saya, who never got to live his dream because he got murdered in '99 and shit by his girl, that I was able to be out there and chill with Chino and pick his brain. That's why my next album gonna be named Chino's Book. Like I just did an album called Surus. The last song on that album is called Chino's Book. And it talks about like, damn, how can I get in that book? Like, fuck everybody else. I said some shit, I was like, I'll never be like Eminem or Kendrick Lamar, but I keep trying like the Edge of Tomorrow till I'm in Chino's book. You know, Edge of Tomorrow, the motherfucker kept dying and kept coming back.
That's fire.
And so like, that's the way I was always like, yo, how can I get in that book of the illest MCs? And it was interesting because Chino would tell me like, I'm like, well, who's one of the illest MCs you ever had? He's like, Willie D. I'm like, Willie D from the Ghetto Boys? Like the fuck out of here. Nah, he not. He's like, nah, it ain't what you think it is. Like the dopest MC is not the nicest and shit
Or the
like
most
that.
technical.
Yeah, and he was all about technical and all that.
Exactly.
But
The message.
but when he was saying about that, it resonated with me because that's how my boy Saya's outlook was.
Yeah.
Like I remember when I was younger, people were like, we was really high on that East Coast horse, right? When Tupac was going through when he got his onslaught. And Chino shitted on Tupac and survived that onslaught too.
Yeah.
So we talked about that as well. But just to bring Tupac into the fold, like there was a time on the East Coast, if you was like bumping anything related to that, it was Bama, it was country, this, that, and that.
Right,
but my
right,
boy
right.
Saya, he had like a different type of mindset, which is kind of like a Chino XL mindset, where it was like that fuzzy logic that you'd be like, he was like, nah, you don't know about Tupac's history as like a Black Panther and all that. And he was like, so Saya would put me on to people that I would be like right off the onset.
Yeah.
Even when I began rhyming, I was like, yo, I'm too light skinned to rhyme. He's like, it ain't about like your colors, about your heart and shit like that. So he had that kind of like mindset. Chino had that kind of mindset too. So You don't find a lot of people like that, but those are the real motherfuckers that you see, and you know they ain't gonna be around that long.
And thank God you found them, bro.
Yeah.
Thank God that I
that's a
did this
blessing.
shit.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I
That's
dead ass,
phenomenal.
cause that, I mean, Ill Padill who's out there, he knows the history.
Ill Padill, from the heights to the hill.
We literally,
right.
I knew Ill Padill since I was like literally like 12 years old type shit, or even
Nice.
earlier than that, cause we
Y'all got a
from
song
the
together?
neighborhood. Yeah.
Ray, I think I seen a video y'all together.
Yeah, that's my homie all the time. He tell me to do a song that's like that's the bro. Like him, his mom, Sally, brothers, Eddie. I know all his whole family. Like
That's
we knew
fire.
each other for mad long, and we from the same neighborhood, like from Second and Brunswick. So him, Micah, you know what I'm saying? Like he does joints with other heads too and shit like that. He's from that. My boy Mose. We had like a bunch of spitters growing up, but a lot of them were influenced by my
County,
nigga
bro.
Saya.
Yeah.
It's a lot of talent, bro.
My
Jersey,
spot in
baby.
2nd
Big
Street
Jersey.
right there, it was like a different kind of, it was like a little spot because it was between the New House Projects and the rest of downtown, so the number street, so there was like a little go-between. We had spitters in there. Shit. It was a little
That's
interesting
fire.
story.
Shout out
and
to
shit
that.
like
And Steel
That's
Sharp and
fire.
Steel, bro.
Yeah, dead ass. So
Yeah,
like,
and you can-
and Dontique, obviously you know what I'm saying.
Dontique is nasty.
Dontique been in
Yo,
the game
and
for a
don't
while.
forget, you're gonna be on the Sway and Tech shit, man. It's not over yet.
Yo,
It's
I
not-
wish, you know what
it's
I'm
not
saying?
over yet.
I was
Nah,
on
man.
Barbito and Stretch. I was on Underground Railroad with Jay Smooth and them, which was, to me, the first time I heard Wu-Tang and shit was on 99.5. Because if you turned the dial back then
I
from
remember
like,
that.
from Kiss F, because Kiss F, there was no Hot 97.
No.
So Kiss FM would play like music for 4 hours. And then like if you fuck around like on a Tuesday and turn the dial, you get 99.5. That's
Yes.
WBAI, and that's how I got put on to Jay Smooth and them. And that's, I didn't hear Protect Your Neck on Barbito and Stretch.
Yeah.
I heard Protect Your Neck on Jay Smooth Underground Railroad and shit like that. And then he had Kai, Natural Elements,
yeah.
Mr. Voodoo and all.
Yes.
Each one of these underground stations had their own little crew.
Yeah.
And so like that's how I got put. And then I rocked on their show. That was another check. Then I rocked on DJ Eclipse on
Of course.
the joint that he has through Immortal Technique with Viper Records, and
Yes,
then
sir.
you know what I'm saying, Charlie Sloth in London, BBC.
Charlie Slow, yeah.
You've traveled the world
Hell
for
yeah.
hip hop,
you
right?
did.
When I was
Shit.
signed to, I traveled on my own initially because Jeff Vermeer had a connect in Holland, and me and Don Teak lived out in Holland and did an album.
You lived in Holland?
Yeah, I lived in
For how
Holland
long?
for like a month and a half. type
That's
shit.
dope, yo.
Back in
That's dope.
2000.
Wow.
You're like the fucking Tim Duncan of this shit, yo. You're like the silent assassin, yo. Nobody knows what you really do, but you be killing shit.
I mean,
He's mad humble.
Yeah, that's what it is.
He's
That's what it
mad
is.
We know
humble.
what he do. He
He's
puts
mad
out a lot of
humble.
fucking
but
dope
that's,
projects.
everybody knows what you do, but they don't know how
I
exactly
mean,
you do
I think
this
like
shit.
sometimes like the climate of the game right now is mad weird because it's like an anti-Hispanic sentiment type bullshit because all that dumb shit. But to me, like as a Puerto Rican light skin, I already knew. Off the rip, when I told my homie like, "Yo, I'm too light skin," I already knew what I was stepping into, B. So I already know celebration and all that bullshit might never happen. But the people in Puerto Rico that do like Jibaro music or like bomba and plena or African Cuban music, folklorist music like Los Muñequitos de Matanza, they killers at what they do, but nobody knows what they are. They know salsa, they know that, but they don't know like the origins. What we doing right now is the best thing because we doing folkloric music basically. We like folklorists because we keep the purity of the art form without being compromised because we don't have nothing at risk and shit.
Well, you're the modern day storytellers.
I
Right.
believe like big
Facts.
griots and shit. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's
But
fire, man.
but what I'm saying is like, you know, like people like you, that what y'all do, which is dope and shit, like for Hudson County.
Thank you, brother. Yeah.
So,
Thank you.
So and then pro, you know what I mean? We never stop making music because that's just what we do. We not doing music because it's part of the game. You ain't doing a podcast. Your 200 episode, y'all ain't getting super sponsorships of the shit. But you made it to 200. You did it to
Not
200.
even unsuper sponsorship. But you damn right. We stick with it.
Yeah,
and we
yeah.
fuck
But I
go
tell you
through the
something,
wall.
like one day,
make
one day, the reason why we doing this shit, because one day AI may be doing all this shit. And they're going to be
Facts.
like, yo, there was a time when humans used to make shit.
Yeah.
And we might not be the person that's celebrated now, but in the future, when people look back through the archives, like, oh, there was in Hudson County this niche of people that basically did something. So you gotta sometimes look at it from a folkloric perspective,
and
like we
hopefully
doing
we
it to
motivate
keep the
people.
culture.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
I
That's
think
the
y'all
other thing.
did.
If we
To
not
keep
the
going.
ones to make it to superstardom or
Right,
whatever,
sir.
we may motivate someone beneath
Yeah.
us, generation-wise, age-wise.
Yep.
We just need to
You know, to
immortalize
try and
ourselves,
make it
bro.
happen.
That's what I said.
We can't have this talent and just die, and it's just
That's
like,
true, too.
wow, remember the beats he had in his zip disc?
Yeah.
Wow, the hard drives. Nah,
Exactly,
man. That's why we got to
exactly.
immortalize ourselves, because one day, my kids' kids are gonna be like, damn, that was my grandpa?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
He did this shit?
What?
Wow.
Yeah,
He
like,
battled those.
imagine like one of the Dominican grandfathers like, yo, this motherfucker was one of the illest Perico Ripiao singers out there.
Facts.
But he worked
Facts.
at a rum distillery.
Facts.
So that's how it is. Like right now, for Hispanics specifically, like we within that world where you got the illest motherfuckers.
Yeah. But
And
there's
then-
still a gate up. There's still gatekeepers.
But that's even beautiful because you get the most best talent when there's the gatekeepers that don't
True,
allow you
when
to
there's
get
oppression and shit.
it.
Yeah.
So when people go back, right, and then look at these records that people were producing, like the Mexican homies in Texas or LA that now they spitting even harder than before, or some other underlying nigga in Arkansas that you don't even know about, or the Puerto Rican, Dominicans, Cuban, whatever, Hispanics living in fucking Union City, Hudson County, North Hudson, wherever, coming out with some gangsta ass shit, nobody listen to it, but y'all giving plug to it. One day somebody gonna go back and be like, oh shit, there was this wow pool of talent that was coming out here. Just like when them white homies that like the Beatles and all of them used to go visit BB King and them in the Mississippi Delta to look for the roots of fucking rock and roll and be like, and then they end up getting fucking tickets to go to London and they was considered stars. But in Mississippi, they're like, I know that nigga, man.
Yeah, he local.
That's the homie from the juke joint.
He local.
Yeah. Fuck out
He
of
local.
You get what I mean? So that's the reason why we gotta keep creating and archiving
That's a fact.
These experiences, because no one's gonna speak about the experiences that we go through now, but us, right? Because the media got their own shit. We live in a whole different time. But there's so many means of communication now and recording of it. Imagine all these human beings have been around for 200,000 years. There could have been some real phenomenal motherfuckers back within that span. But there's no record of it.
Let me
No,
say
I'm
something.
sure
And
there
it's
was.
okay.
I'm sure there was.
And nowadays it's okay to pull out your camera and record. Back when we was coming up,
It was
you in a
forbidden.
cypher, you pull out a camera, you're like, yo, bro,
Yo, what you doing? You put that shit
what are
away.
you recording for?
Yeah, that
and like,
shit
you know,
didn't
that's a lot of
exist
my
back then.
regrets because I've been around, bro, in the 90s around the shit that we could have recorded
Yeah.
that would have been iconic right
Bro.
now.
Facts.
Bro, you
know.
Let me
Facts.
tell you, I saw a documentary about the roots of jazz, and they talking about this dude who was a mastermind, like ragtime singer. And
Alright.
when records were first being put on vinyl, he was like, I ain't doing that because somebody gonna copy my shit.
Yeah.
And it's like he ain't had the foresight to see what was gonna go on with this technology in the future because he was scared of it.
Yeah. I mean, fear holds
So
a lot
you know
of
what I
people
mean?
back, bro.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Like,
Fear
imagine how
holds a
many
lot of
people be
greats.
like, yo, I ain't doing that. Because I'm not going to record in that studio. Like, that's not, what if people hear my stuff and then want to copy and then my authenticity's gone? But what if your authenticity stood on record and now it's encapsulated for the rest of human history and everybody know who you are?
Yeah.
People heard of you, but now they never heard of you. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you got no record of it. You got no evidence that you existed. And that's what I'm saying. Like right now, we have all these means of these means to record. And what y'all doing is fascinating on a 200 episode. Because there's
thank you,
motherfuckers
brother.
that never had one half an episode or a quarter.
Yeah.
So it just
Episodes
takes
or whatever,
about
yeah.
just like putting this shit out. And I know that records out right now just came out. How many? I
Yeah.
came out like fucking, I'm at my 8th record that I'm gonna come out with.
Yeah.
Bodying it.
Right? And then 2 other joints before that. I was on a label and they had all the technology and stuff like that, but they would have a lot of like, you know, red tape, like we gotta do this, that, and the third.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
no,
A lot of restrictions.
There's a commercial out there from the Bank of Scotland, right? There's a motherfucker that's sinking in quicksand, and he needs help. And so all these other people are devising plans like, well, if we do this, and they're coming up with mathematical equations, then one nigga just cracks a fucking branch, gives it to him, and gets
And
him
helps
out.
him, yeah.
And that's what life is. So you got a lot of talking heads, talking heads really walking dead, that they out here zombie shit, doing all this talking, but nobody's taking action.
The action.
Yeah.
And I was like,
And
yo,
it could be the simplest of actions.
and I'm
Yep.
like, yo, how is it that we have all the capability and technology and shit like that, but we not creating? For that,
Yeah.
I could have, like my homie Speedy, he doesn't have the best, but he knows how to utilize like resources
yeah.
at everything. And that's how hip hop started.
He's a beast.
Hip hop started because there was lack of resources. The motherfuckers took whatever they had and made shit out of it.
You make
If they
magic
took
out of whatever
instruments
you got.
out of the fucking classroom because they were short on finances in New York at the time, then motherfuckers made an instrument out of turntables and started cutting. You get what I mean? People started.
You make do, bro.
You get what I mean?
Phenomenal.
Yeah.
Even
Phenomenal.
a situation like this, right? We started with no cameras. We started with no what the fuck was that?
Beast mode, bro.
We
you a
started
monster.
with very minimal.
Yeah, yeah, it was just
and
audio.
Brother F, you know, he's
That
Big
dude's
ups,
a
yo,
beast, yo.
big ups to Ephraim, bro. Not for
Absolutely.
nothing. Big ups to Ephraim. He's the fucking goat out here, bro.
And not only
Bro,
that,
if it
yo.
wasn't for him, none of my projects would be out right now. None of my shit would be mixed. No type of motivation, no nothing. That brother just has pushed me and just That's why I'm always embedded to him. That's the OG legend.
To me, he like an epitome of like a Puerto Rican, you know what I'm saying, homie that's just gonna make it happen regardless. He works in the industry of stagehand, obviously. So him knowing the audio technology and
He's
things
like the Willie
you
Colon
come
of
in
this
here,
shit.
there's always a new fucking gadgetry that he got.
Yeah.
Or something
F, we know that's you with them drones, brother.
Yes, sir.
Hey, yo,
We caught you.
He's on his drone swarm campaign campaign right now to promote for
He's gonna reveal
the radio
himself
show
as the drone master.
Yo, we gotta get the other artists in here.
Yeah.
Before we let you go,
sir.
P,
Yes,
you got
sir.
like 4 albums dropping next year.
More or less. Yeah,
You look
more or
forward to
less,
that?
More or less. Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you.
Fucking out.
CF,
yeah,
you
you
got
already know,
an
bro.
album out right now. You got an album coming next year. We
Yeah.
got an collab album that y'all gonna work on
absolutely.
eventually.
I got a couple albums, but my current album's called Surus, the demo
right.
version
Make
and
sure
shit
you
like
out-
that.
you
So
out
it's a
there streaming
throwback.
it.
Surus is the war elephant of Hannibal when he tried to conquer Rome or whatever. But basically the premise of the album is like your war elephant, your ride or die. When he dies, you still gotta move on and move forward in the memory of them for all the fallen soldiers that passed.
Wow.
So instead of me saying, yo, that's my nigga, I'll be like, nah, it's my Surus.
Yeah.
That's my war elephant. That was the homie. That's the one. You know what I'm saying? And that's basically the idea of the whole album and shit like that. But I got mad albums. I got another album coming out called Chino's book, dedicated to Chino XL and shit like that. So you already know, B.
So we look forward to that. Thank you, CF201. Thank you, Professor.
Appreciate
Be
y'all,
on, be on the lookout for all of these projects dropping next year.
Thank
Brother
you.
F is gonna send in our next guest.
They got it.
Yo, you already know that.
Yes. We're gonna hold y'all to that collab album.
Oh, that's 100%.
I just gotta be ready because if I tell him right now, yeah, we're gonna do something, he's gonna be like, yo, bro.
I got 70 verses.
No, not even that. Listen, we're gonna go in here, you ain't smoking weed, we're gonna do these beats, and we're gonna do this, and that.
We'll celebrate later.
Yes. Thank you, brothers, for pulling up, man.
Thank you. 200 episodes, baby.
200. Good lord.
Anybody,
Whoever, brother.
bring them in here.
You could send them in the order they arrived if you want.
Yeah. Bring them both in here, all of them.
Don Prynce.
Don Prynce.
Good, y'all done smoked
Positive
up,
vibes.
Let's go.
What's
We
good,
talking
baby? How
about
are you, man?
evolution, man. That's
How
what
are
we
you?
talking
Yes.
about. That's what I'm saying.
Welcome, brother.
New vibes.
You don't want to be the camera?
New
So let me take
vibes.
this
Still
chair out.
alive, man.
Yes.
And let me just put his mic on,
Yeah.
and then we'll be good. Put you right. Sweet. That's fine.
Perfect. Yes. Don Prynce, welcome.
Yeah.
Right
Thank
there,
you.
make yourself.
Episode 200.
That's
Yeah,
your
man.
camera, right?
Right here? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
Man,
back.
it's a
Thank you for
blessing.
pulling up, man. I appreciate you.
One of the
Big
highlights
blessing.
of the year was learning
Absolutely.
that in life there is no good or bad.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And also, don't just season your food, season your life.
Right.
That's
You
right.
know,
That's right. How you been,
exactly-
brother? What you been up to, man?
I've been doing great, man. Just staying the course, loving myself each and every single day.
Awesome.
Just
Amen.
counting my blessings, So many doors are opening up for myself, so.
Beautiful.
And I see for everybody, I
Yes,
see
man.
y'all.
Thank you,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah,
See
thank you,
y'all
thank you, thank you.
shining.
Thank you.
You know
Little by
what I'm
little,
saying?
little by
Looking
little.
good.
Thank you, my brother.
Little
You
by
know,
little.
I love the set. I like, see, man, it takes, that's the beauty of life, that we do. And I really want y'all to be aware of this, because just changing the set like this, man, just changed everything. It
Yeah,
feels
a
little
like,
different, right?
y'all. Then you got the setup right there. You know what I'm
That was
saying?
all the brother F,
What's
man.
what's the Japanese term for
Feng
it?
shui.
Feng
Feng
shui.
shui.
Yes.
I love
got
that,
some good
man.
feng shui. Did I see you perform recently?
I didn't perform yet, but I'm performing December 19th though. My last performance was, yes.
It was, right?
Yes, at the 5 Festival. Shout out to PD and Crazy, man.
Yes.
Nice.
Brothers hooked me up, and I was there. Joe Button was out there. Shout out
Nice.
to DBIC. Trey Button performed, his son.
Dope.
But yeah, man, it was great vibes, man. Great vibes. I met a lot of dope artists, man. So shout out to everybody who was there, man.
That's
Appreciate
awesome,
that.
brother. Shout out to
Support.
that, man. You've had a good year. 2024, 2025 is upon us. What can we expect from Don Prynce?
New
in the new
music,
year?
man. I got new music with Jug, man. Shout out to him. Shout out to the kid Journey. Somehow, some way, I gotta get him on the y'all podcast.
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
absolutely.
Make the
Yeah,
connection.
The kid Journey. He was on America's Got Talent, man.
Okay.
Beautiful voice, man. He's
Nice.
from Jersey City too, you know, homegrown. So, yeah, I got a record with him. I'm about to probably get like 2 more records with him, and then yeah, we're gonna see where it goes, you know. But shooting videos.
I was just saying, any more visuals?
Yep, visuals is coming. Everything is changing now, you know, and I feel like this is the time. Remember we were talking prior about being our best versions of ourselves.
Yes.
So right now, I feel like we're learning how to operate in the best version of ourselves.
Right,
you know?
right.
So that is amazing, man.
That's a deep statement, right? You
Yeah.
have to work hard to become the best version of yourself. Then you have to get used to it. And
Exactly, yeah.
relearn to function in that
type of mindset.
in that
you know what I'm
elevated
saying?
mode.
Mhm.
That's beautiful though, man. Are you gonna drop a project next year, or are you gonna drop
Yeah,
singles?
I'm doing singles and I'm dropping a project. I already
Okay.
got the project lined up, and I'm gonna drop a few singles.
Does it
like
have
I
a name?
said.
Yeah, I was
no,
gonna say.
no name
name
yet.
yet, okay.
But yeah, I'm gonna just do that. Stay the course, like I said, man. And
Any
like I said,
any estimate on time when you're gonna drop
time?
the project?
First quarter, man. I'm
Oh,
coming
okay.
right out the gate with
First
some
3
new.
months.
I'm coming out with some new music. January, February, and March. So, and then visuals between those. So, yeah, that's what I'm.
We look forward to that. Don
Yeah.
Prynce
Yeah,
has a
man.
way with his visuals, and if y'all don't follow Don Prynce on Instagram, I recommend
sure you do.
do.
Go
At
follow.
Don,
Absolutely.
I believe it's _PRYNCE.
Yes, sir.
Follow this brother every morning. He puts up a very motivational,
Affirmations.
good energy, positive energy post to get the day started on the proper note. And I enjoy them very much.
Absolutely.
And
Appreciate you for listening.
I need y'all to go out there and follow that and support that as
Absolutely.
well.
That,
Yeah.
appreciate
If you want to get your life right,
good
you know what I'm
energy.
saying?
you
Season
know,
your life.
and that's that's gonna be the thing, man. Season your life.
So what's the single dropping? Can we get the exclusive?
Right now, basically, it's a song. What's the name of the song? It's with Jugman and Journey. It's called I Know. So we basically flipped I Can from Nas.
Okay.
Nas, I know I can. So
Dope.
I flipped that and I made it to I Know We Can Be Who We Wanna Be. So it's dope. It's a dope record. I'm gonna send it to y'all, man.
Yes,
Let
dope.
y'all hear
That's
it
dope.
and get y'all perspectives off it. You know what I'm saying?
That's
but
awesome.
It's not even about me. It's about y'all. You know
Oh,
what I'm
thank you,
saying?
bro.
It's
Thank you,
200
bro.
episodes.
Nah, man.
You
Thank
know,
you, man.
evolution. You know, it's amazing to see that y'all sticking to it. Like the brother said earlier, you know, it's about y'all laying the groundwork down, the building y'all foundation and taking the steps each and every single day, no matter if
Yeah.
it's small, you know. And y'all got so many people to interview, man. It's like 200 episodes. Y'all gotta understand how big that is.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest, man. I'm really happy right now. I didn't expect such a turnout.
Yeah, for
I
real.
thought if 2 or 3 people showed up, that'd be awesome. That'd be
Yeah.
cool. So the fact that there's so many people out there just
Yeah, man.
networking, meeting each other, talking,
Absolutely,
chilling,
yeah, man.
you
That's
know,
dope.
and
That's what it's all about. man, for
it's
real.
actually a beautiful thing, man. Like I'm
It
low
is.
key playing it cool and shit, but I'm really inside cheesing right
Yeah,
now, man.
man.
I'm so grateful that all y'all showed up, man.
Yeah, for
Word.
sure.
That-
100%. I
And
thank
that's-
everybody that came through.
Yeah,
man.
Bro, you gotta let your inner child run wild. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Be
yeah,
thankful, be
man,
grateful. 'cause
I am. Please hang out because I want to get pictures with everybody. I want to get a
Absolutely, yeah.
nice group picture of everybody that showed up. And get to know everybody, man. You know,
Yeah,
I mean, yo, because we got to
Yeah,
know all of y'all.
yeah.
But I'm really happy, bro.
Yeah.
And I like that I get to tell you specifically because you are often the positivity, like it
bringing
runs
the
through you. You
Yeah,
feel me?
absolutely.
So
Yeah.
when you came here, and we got to feel that, and we enjoyed it very much, and now to have
Absolutely,
you back,
yeah.
Yeah, man.
It's just a beautiful thing, bro. So
Yeah,
I'm grateful.
really, really
and I'm
Definitely
happy.
are a conduit of positivity.
Yes, man.
Yeah,
I appreciate
man.
that. You know, and y'all, all the love y'all been showing, you know, is right back to y'all, man. It's like a
Yeah.
boomerang effect. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
That's dope,
So
man.
don't be shocked. You know what I mean? Realize,
You know,
realize the work y'all put
yeah,
in. You
nah,
know,
That's dope, though.
So-
Sometimes
right.
you know we downplay ourselves.
Yeah,
you know,
oh,
as
absolutely,
humans.
yeah.
In the moment, you will actually
Yeah.
do that, but when
Yeah.
when you out of the moment, then you start to
Yeah.
realize, like, dang,
You look
y'all.
back and you're like, we really did 200
did that.
We really had 20 guests.
Yes, you know what I'm
previous, like,
saying?
Yeah.
It's beautiful, man. So
Yeah.
shout out to that. Shout out to all of y'all for pulling up today, man.
Absolutely.
Shout out to you, Don
Thank you,
Prynce.
man.
We
Greatly
We look
appreciate
forward
it.
to the new music dropping next quarter. Well, let me ask you a question. Do you recall, or can you recall? And it's a little like you might need a little bit of time to think of this, but like something important that you learned this year in 2024 as we
Well-
wrap the year up.
Well, the theme is now, and it should be on everybody's mind right now, is accountability. That's the thing that's really like the theme of the year, you know, and it's ending in this year, going into next year. It feels like, because it's like you knowing all the things that you've done, all the places that you associated with, situations, people you run into. All of this is because of you. You know what I'm saying? The people y'all talking to, you're networking. That is accountability, you know, even your wrongs, you know, even though, like we said, there's no such thing as bad and good.
Ain't no bad and good, y'all.
It's just, it is what it is, you know, at the end of the day. And we got to truly just take responsibility of what we've done, our actions, you know, and don't forgive yourself also, you know, and also just move with a positive mind and continue to build on your positive thoughts, you know what I'm saying? And that's how you break through, man. And I said this the other day to somebody about our thoughts being our film, you know, and our mind is the projector. So just imagine all the thoughts that you could focus in on, the positive thoughts, they're gonna come out and project in your reality. So y'all continue to do that, you know, because we're not just talking 200, we're talking about y'all 1,000 episodes, you know what I'm saying? Just keep on building on the positive things, man, and everything is gonna continue to grow, man.
Amen, brother.
Like I said, it's all about the love that y'all put out there, you know what I'm saying? So
absolutely. Brother Don Prynce, will you ever do like I don't know if you do yoga, but like a yoga class type thing, or like a motivational type thing,
I
even motivational speaking
with you.
Yeah, I definitely want to do like this motivational retreat, you know what I mean? And even do it local, you know, just get a group of people, have a space where everybody can talk about their story, talk about themselves, you know, and there'd be no judgment, you know, it's just about life and understanding that we are a collective and oneness, and just we are reflections of each other. So the more we can relate and resonate with each other's story, you know, because everybody's story is different. So to even hearing them talk about everything they've been through, you know, that was very eye-opening, yo. Because I came in, they was sitting down like he's regular. Regular Joe Schmo. He came in here, I did. Man, that's amazing, yo. And just to be around that just goes to show this is where the accountability comes in. Like all the work I put in, I've been blessed to be in a room like this, you know, be with y'all, you know. These are all these opportunities. I'm very thankful, you know what I mean, for y'all too, you know what I'm saying? So I definitely want to start doing retreats, you know, and also tie that in with a tour, you know what I'm saying?
Nice.
And I'm definitely gonna put this out on record right now.
Yes.
So everybody, don't steal my idea, but I want to have the M&M Festival, and what that is, meditation and music festival. And like I told y'all before, I definitely would love y'all to be there.
Absolutely.
As a podcast, y'all do y'all thing as a vendor, get your merch on, whatever it is, and everybody just have a good time. You know what I'm saying?
Let us know date and location, and we are there, brother.
Absolutely.
That's all I'm pushing to and gearing to for next year. So and like I said, we on this higher consciousness and higher realm right now. So. Man,
yes, today we are surrounded by greatness, and I thank the universe, and I thank the Lord, and to see all our friends and these great artists, everybody hanging out.
The fact that everybody's building over there, like I
can
see everybody over there building.
That's why I was like, yo, the energy in here is amazing. You know what I'm saying?
That's dope.
And everybody has their own story that's very just impactful, you know, not just upon themselves, but to the next person.
Right. And not just musically either.
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah.
We have people who've gone and overcome life obstacles to do great things, and we admire everyone that's been on the show. We're not only fans of y'all, we're not only friends of y'all. Like, we admire y'all that have overcome. For example, Don Prynce changed certain ways I look at life personally since that episode, and that episode wasn't too long ago, you know what I'm saying? But y'all all have a different little effect on us, and we appreciate all y'all, man. So once again, make sure you're following at Don_Prynce, PRYNCE, for your daily motivation, for positivity. We're looking forward to the M&M Festival. We're looking forward to the new music dropping in January, February, and March. New visuals. Don Prynce, thank you, brother. Bless you, brother.
Thank you, man.
Thank you. Love y'all, man.
Yes, sir,
Thank y'all so much. And just to piggyback off what he said earlier, it's never too late, you know, to live out your dreams and to speak your truth and to be you. You know what I mean? nobody could change that.
True indeed.
Nobody.
True
Not
indeed.
even you at the end of the day. So
True indeed.
you got a purpose, you're gonna live it through.
Dreams do not die, y'all. Dreams do not die. I think
sir.
we're all examples of that.
Yeah, absolutely. We're all
No,
trying to
no,
live
no.
our dreams.
Make
Yeah.
sure y'all follow y'all dreams, whatever it is. And if you have an idea today and you don't get to put it into effect for 10 years, that's okay. Because in 10 years, you might be right where
Yup.
you're supposed to be to make that shit happen.
Yes.
So shout out to that. Don Prynce, thank you again, brother.
thank y'all.
Love as
Man,
always.
love,
Yes,
love.
thank you. Brother F, if you send someone
The mic.
in next, brother, please.
Awesome. Thank you.
What up, y'all? It's your man Lex NYRE. I just wanted to send a quick congratulatory shout outs to the homies Money Burns and VSOP on the 200th episode of the Great American Hip Hop Debate Podcast. You know what I mean? The GAHHDcast. Yo, when I went up to that show, I had the pleasure of running into my brother Brown 13, who was in the studio with RLX that day. So just like right from jump, it was nothing but a good vibe in there. Good energy, you know what I'm saying? Good hospitality, you know what I mean? They offered to grab me a drink from the store. Just good brothers, you know what I mean? You can tell that when you listen to the conversations that we have. So I just want to shout them out, say congratulations on 200 episodes. It's a milestone, you know what I mean? We're going to keep this thing going. And I appreciate what y'all do, man. Shout outs to my brother CF, who was with me on my episode 2. Hopefully we get to roll up again and do another episode. So once again, congratulations. BSOP, Money Burns, you know what I'm saying? F, everybody that's involved in the production. Salute to y'all, the whole Union City, New Jersey.
We
Back
back.
at it.
We got the homie Ill Padill from the
Yes,
heights to
sir.
the hill. What's the word?
Yum, yum.
Yum yum. For those that don't know, brother Ill Padill dropped an album earlier this year called Spigga, out now. He's got a new album called The 48 Laws of Powder, dropping when?
21st.
The 21st of December?
Yes, sir.
I have a personal vendetta against the 21st of December, but I'm gonna put it to the side for my bro Ill Padill, because he got the new fire coming out. You know what? I gotta actually, I gotta show love to Ill Padill, and I kind of gotta apologize, right? Because Ill Padill had a video shoot, and I DM'd him like, "Yo, invite us to the next video shoot. Cheers!"
Oh, damn.
Salute.
And then he invited me to the video shoot, and it was cold outside, and I didn't go.
It was all
Because
good.
you-
So that's my bad. Yeah,
I wish you would have told me. I would have pulled
I
up.
don't do cold weather, but the video shoot looked dope. Ill Padill's out there doing his thing, man. And we're happy to have you here. So talk to
Cheers,
me
my
about the
brother.
fort. Oh yeah, let's cheers. First and
Cheers.
foremost.
Cheers to y'all. Cheers to y'all for pulling up.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, the ashtray cut, but all good. Cheers. Talk to me about the 48 Laws of Powder. Dropping December 21st. How many tracks?
13.
Who produced?
Me.
You produced
you?
your own shit?
Engineered and mixed. OK Peter produced and Speedy Baby.
Okay.
Nice.
What's the theme of the album sounds kind of evident, but tell me in your words, what is the theme of the album?
All right, so I got a steady balance. Like, I'm gonna be personal and deep and emotional on this album and gritty all in once. It's gonna be a good quality, unique, powerful album.
All right, December 21st is only 7 days away.
Right.
Have we dropped a single?
You Wildin' and Speaker Knockers.
Okay. Speaker Knockers, I think I saw that this morning.
produced
that you
Speaker
had
Knockers?
posted that.
Who produced Speaker Knockers?
OK Peter.
Nice. Where'd you hook up with OK Pete at?
Speedy Baby.
Nice.
Shout out to Speedy Baby.
That's another
He's
friend of
been
the show.
mentioned a couple times by a few guests now.
Absolutely.
I don't think he could pull up today. I think he's busy. But
Yeah.
shout out to that brother. Great guest, great
Absolutely.
producer. He does a lot of your videos too.
Yes.
Am I tripping? He does, right?
So-
he does CF's videos as well.
Yeah.
You Wildin' was done by Squeeze.
Okay.
My boy Squeeze, and then Speedy Baby produced it. I mean, mixed it and edited it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shout out to Speedy Baby, man.
Yeah,
one
for
of our most memorable interviews.
Absolutely.
Shout out to Bumba. What was it? Bumba? What was the liquor?
Yeah, Bumba, or some shit like that. Some shit that Lil Wayne.
Some
was.
Lil Wayne liquor that had the brother speeding, to say the least.
He was turned for sure.
Oh, I saw that. That was classic.
Yeah. Much love to the brother Speedy.
Shouts to
man.
him, and of course, shouts to Lulu.
Yeah, shout out to Lulu as well. Why the title 48 Laws of Powder?
I just thought it was fly. I was like, you know what? I'm reading the book of 48 Laws
Yeah.
of Powder. I said, you know what? 48 Laws of Powder, 48 Laws of Powder. I said, you know what? That's dope on the wordplay. I'm gonna run with that.
How far into the book are you?
I'm still early.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask you, what's your favorite law?
Yeah.
Damn.
While you think about it, you know what my favorite law is?
Which one
I'm
is
burnt.
Play dumb to catch a dummy.
Yeah,
Something like that.
yeah.
Like
I like that one.
you kind of downplay your own knowledge and wisdom to entrap
Of
your
course.
Prey.
enemy or
Adversary.
victim.
Your prey.
Yeah, your prey. Perfect word. Yeah.
My favorite law
I'm
is
great at that.
Say only what's necessary. Don't say more than what you have to say. You know,
Yeah.
basically, like, only say what's
less
asked.
is more. Less is more.
Exactly.
You know which one I hate? Never outshine the master.
Why is that?
Cause fuck that, I'm the master.
You don't want to outshine the master.
There's a couple of laws.
No, it's right, right? Because let's say you're at work, you can't
Yeah.
outshine your boss because you're gonna
Exactly.
end up paying for it. So
Yeah.
the premise of the law is correct,
But-
I just don't think.
Okay, you reading it. I remember you told me about this book, and I actually went ahead and read it. And I know you, fam. Tell me there wasn't a couple of laws you didn't agree with.
Give me an example.
Damn, there was a couple that I remember. Like, one of them was don't outshine your master. What if you are better than your master?
Exactly. So you're correct. I don't agree
then-
with all the laws.
But then you're being arrogant, and even if you're better than him,
Right.
you got to be humble about it, right?
But for
So-
how long?
Exactly.
Until he tells you that you're better than him.
I don't know. Sometimes you got
Sometimes
you
the
got to kill
master's
the
gonna-
king to be the king.
In ancient times,
Today.
Yeah.
In life, you know. But that's the beauty of that book. That it's like you can interpret it so many ways, but it's giving you the keys to the chess game that is
Yeah.
life.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because you're right. Sometimes you can outshine the master. It may not be the right time to attack or to make your move, but you know deep down that the day will come that you
look
have.
at in the movie Bruce Leroy, when they told him.
My favorite movie of all time. I'm the Puerto Rican Last Dragon, bro.
See, so look, he told him to go get the fortune cookie.
Yeah.
You know, the master.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a fucking.
It was a machine.
It was a machine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, all that time, he was the master,
Yeah.
right? So now you have Shonuff trying to bully him, right? So now Shonuff is bullying him, and this guy, he's getting abused. Now he's falling in love with a shorty, right? He's falling in love with a shorty and orders something fucking. He get dunked in the water, pulled out, and you know Shonuff is my dude. I love
Shonuff was a bad motherfucker.
I like Shonuff.
I fuck with Shonuff. I did fuck with Shonuff.
I need the backstory on Shonuff. I need to know how he
Shonuff
became
is dope.
Shonuff was an ill bully, yo.
Yeah.
And then Leroy had to chip him up, catch a bullet in his mouth. That was kind of crazy.
A little, fantasy, but it's Bruce Leroy, bro. He got the glow. You know
got
he
the
could
glow.
catch bullets with his teeth. Nah, that's low-key one of my favorite movies of all time. Top 3 for me. And
It's a guilty pleasure.
I get it, right? Because, we today's a perfect example. I didn't expect this turnout.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Although we've had great guests and we have great
Absolutely.
relationship with all our guests,
sure.
sometimes you just don't believe people will show up for you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And look at this turnout. Yo, I'm so happy that everyone came through today. I'm so happy that everybody's chilling, talking, mingling, networking, and all that shit. And it's like, that shit was probably within us the whole time, but I wouldn't have believed it until now that I see
True.
it. You know what I'm saying?
True.
So Bruce Leroy, he was the master all along. He just ain't believe it till showing up drowned his ass. Then he had to come with the glow. But nah, back to Ill Padill, 48 Laws of Powder, new album.
Yeah.
What else can we expect in 2025?
So with some visuals, yo. You got videos coming out?
He just dropped the 2 videos.
Yeah.
I dropped.
Yeah. We in the next video if it's hot.
Definitely.
Not hot like the video's hot. I mean, if it's hot weather.
If it's
bro.
warm, no, he
yeah.
pussy. I'll wear my AV. I'll be good.
Go. You're
got you
Nordic.
guys.
And
You're Nordic and shit. Yeah.
I'm tropical, brother.
This guy.
The next video you do in the summertime, I'm in there.
Facts.
Word
got
up.
you.
Tank
Got
top
you.
style.
Text us. This guy.
No open toe chancletas.
Nah, we don't do that. Nah, because you can't be tough in chancletas, B.
Definitely.
No Crocs, no
Yo, I
chocolates.
still, you know what's funny? When I heard that, I told this guy about it like weeks after. I'm like, yo, you can't be tough in chancletas, nigga. Like, that can't happen.
That's violation, bro.
Not in Jersey.
Nah, not anywhere, bro. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's for kids, bro. That's for kids and women, bro.
Yeah, fuck that.
But we definitely gonna pull up to the next video shoot for Ill Padill. He's got the new album dropping. He's still cutting hair, right?
Yes.
Anybody who needs a haircut, a shape up,
Go get a fade, B.
Brook, lineup.
I got you.
Holla
Come
at
fresh.
Ill Padill. He's out. Where is it? 8th Street? Is it 8th Street?
218 Bowers Street, between Bowers and Milton.
Nice.
Right. Everybody go check that out. The brother Ill
218
Padill. Look
Bowers.
out for the new album. And what's after the new album?
Spigger 2.
2025 Spigger 2. What's the feedback on Spigger?
Yeah.
A lot of people like it. A lot of people relate to it. Like last time, it's a deep song, so it's talking about like, you know, what
Real
a person
life.
went through. What a person went through. A lot of people told me that they felt that song, Reckless Talk. They felt like they wanted to go and punch someone in the face, like shit like that.
We all feel like that sometimes.
No,
It
but
beats that,
feedback like that, I'm happy with.
Yeah.
You know,
Right.
because you're listening,
Yeah.
you're having fun.
Yeah.
I'm in front of my barber shop, chilling. You see a car driving by, listening to my shit. Like,
That's a good feeling, right?
Yeah.
that's everything.
I don't
Like,
know if
you
I've
what I
ever
mean?
experienced that, bro.
That's dope.
It's dope as hell.
I could imagine, yo. That's dope as fuck.
Let me ask you something. You said this new album, 48 Loads of Powder, that you're going to be more introspective and more personal and let people in more.
Definitely.
What made you make that decision for this album?
Because, how you say, Spigger, a lot of people said it's dope as hell, but you was more like commercial.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay, I like that. That's what I did. So this one I wanted to show them a little deeper into the mind and on more of the real shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Peel
so I was
peel
like,
the onion
let's
a little
go.
bit.
Yes.
Do you find that to be easy to do, or does it take like a little bit of concentration? The reason I say that is some people are so guarded that they guard
Yeah.
It's true.
themselves from themselves.
True indeed.
So sometimes it's hard to let your truths out and to be really honest about. Yo, we used to do that back in the day.
That shit
Fuck
is
that.
biodegradable.
That's real
Fuck
shit
that.
though.
We
That's
used
real
to do
shit.
that
That's
back
real
in the day,
shit.
and
That
brothers
shit
used
is
to be like,
biodegradable.
brothers used to
That's
be
real
like,
shit though. That's real shit.
Yo, that shit gonna get you more fucked up.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Like,
That's real
ash in the
shit. That's
40,
real
it's
shit.
gonna
all
get you
good.
That's real shit. Don't ever forget it.
Nah, but did you find it easy to dig deep into yourself and to be honest on wax?
I thought it was more fun.
Yeah.
I thought it was more fun, you know what I mean? So it's easy to catch the wordplay and to do something. So now these beats is telling you
Yeah.
this shit is how it's gonna be. Every song complements each song after each song.
Yeah.
So it's 13 songs. It's gonna tell you a whole story about 48 Loads of Powder.
And that's if you're into numerology, 13 is a powerful number. So to have that number attracts.
Yeah. And you said the beats kind of dictate what's going on in the music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This album's gonna be crazy.
So I'm
Yeah.
gonna be honest. I'm looking forward to this album, bro. I like when musicians, whether rappers, singers, whoever, give us an honest look into what they are
Yeah.
feeling.
Yeah.
And if I can feel what you're feeling through the music,
Yeah.
like I'm automatically a fan, bro.
Absolutely.
Like,
Yeah. For sure.
if-
100%.
If we can connect on that feeling level, and like I can go
Absolutely.
through whatever you went through, like that's real shit. You know what I'm saying?
The first 3 songs of this album that I'm gonna give everybody, Heartbreak, Celebrate, and Hope. I already got everybody with those three songs. And then after that,
that is life, brother.
Yeah,
and-
basically.
and then after that, you're gonna have fun.
Yeah.
It's going to be Ill Padill.
That is,
I'm telling you
yo,
that.
that's what we all go through in life, right?
Yeah.
We all deal with
Heartbreaks.
some form of heartbreaks.
Celebrate.
We celebrate whenever it's something positive or good and shit.
then we hope for the best.
And we just all gotta have hope, brother. Hope
Exactly.
keeps us alive. You know, quick story. if anybody is into Greek mythology, and y'all know the story of Pandora's box. Pandora, when she opened the box, she let all the ills of humanity, no pun intended, she let all the ills of humanity out into the world. For example, she let out disease, she let out aging. People didn't age before Pandora. She let out pain, blah, blah, blah. The last thing that
No
came...
Diddy. Word is bone.
The last thing that came out of Pandora's box, the last ill of humanity was hope. Hope will get you to keep trying.
Yeah, basically like the carrot, basically.
Yeah,
You chasing the carrot.
So it's kind of ill.
I love
it's kind of ill. The story of Pandora, my bad. I went off into some...
No, that makes sense though.
Because
Yeah,
I'm super into that shit, but 48 Laws of Powder, December 21st. Jay-Z once rhymed, December 21st, I was supposed to die. So now you're witnessing my post-demise. That day's fucked up, bro. But I'm glad you're dropping an album that day.
Yes,
it's going to change how I look at December 21st. So, Ill Padill, make sure everybody is following at Ill_Padill.
Yes,
make sure y'all go download Spigga. Go watch the videos. Be on the lookout December 21st, 48 Laws of Powder. And in 2025, we get Spigga 2.
Yes,
Shout out to
sir.
that. And go get a fade.
Yeah.
This is Ill Padill from the heights of the hill. Hey, yo.
What's the word?
Yum, yum.
Yum, yum. Thank you, my brother. And shout out
Shout out to the homie Hove, Mac Mittens, BC, what up? Let's get this shit pop. Come on.
episode 200. Let's take a music break, y'all.
This is an international call, kid. This is an international call, yo. Peace out to the GAHHDcast. Hey, yo, peace out to Money Burns, kid. Yo, Efren, all them cats, kid. You already know. Yo, peace to the GAHHDcast, kid. This is an international call, yo. My name is Buck Rubiality. I'm out, kid. You already know. Peace out.
That Bad Boy vs. Rockefeller mixtape. Mixed by yours truly.
Oh, shit.
Cheers, my brother. Black. Cheers. Burn.
I'm empty, but cheers. Episode 200. Let this ride, but I'm gonna change it real quick. Since we got the Black Dawn in the building, it's only right I do this one time. Rest in peace, B.I.G.
This is my shit right here. I used to fuck with this mix. I fuck with this mix.
Black, I need you to spit the whole verse. Let's go.
Yo, I'm feeling right at home.
Welcome home.
Yes, sir.
Episode 200. Xarobaby in the building. Shout out, brother JoJo.
Yeah. The old to the new, baby.
What happened?
Hey, Foogie, son.
Lost track. I lost track.
Fast as ducking when Big B bucking. It ain't nothing. GAHHDcast episode 200. Thank you to everybody who pulled up today. This is awesome.
Hell yeah. Love this
Wet
shit.
boxes so 45 by my side. And those fade me out.
But I have to see. I smoke a lot.
Whoa. We ain't smoked shit today. But moving on. Xarobaby in the building.
My brother.
Black Dawn
The blackest of dawn.
has arrived. For those that
beautiful.
that been down since episode 1, Black Dawn was on the first episode, one of our favorite co-hosts.
Absolutely,
He's
yeah.
been on multiple episodes, but the fact that he was on the first episode,
Exactly.
and now he pulled back for episode 200. Shout out to that.
Yeah.
We got Xarobaby in the building, the young god. So I got a story about Xarobaby. Xarobaby, every time he hits me, he calls me OG, and I'm not used to it. So I was telling my girl, and I'm like, you know, my man's son, cool cat, young brother, I love him. But every time he texts me, he be like, what up, OG? And I don't know how to take that shit.
Take it as a sign of respect.
But I take it with love.
That's exactly
You know what
what it
I'm
is.
saying? And I'm happy to be an OG. That's okay. So Xarobaby,
For sure.
you got new music coming out that we can expect.
Yes, sir.
In fact,
what you got? He was actually letting me listen to something, and it was actually fucking real dope, yo.
yeah, what's it called?
It's called Let You Go. It's produced in Tub Life Distro. It's
Is out?
not yet. Not
Good,
yet.
good.
It's, I still gotta drop the second verse as of now, but stay tuned. It's gonna probably be out January, February for sure.
Dope. So Xarobaby and I have been talking, and I spoke with Brother F and I spoke with VS.
Yeah.
And we're looking to collab on his next album, kind of executive produce the album, put it together, sequence it, make sure it comes out dope. So be on the lookout for that in 2025, new Xarobaby. Yes. Now, it's funny that we have the Black Dawn. Welcome, Black Dawn.
Thank you.
The Black Dawn pulled up.
It's my brother,
It's
man.
a
I love
classic
this guy,
Iceberg,
man.
I see.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah.
Old shit, man.
It's a throwback, brother. AKA Denzel.
Yeah.
Nah, that's a good brother,
My
man.
man.
I love this guy, man.
So it's mad funny to have both of y'all here. And the reason I say that, to have y'all here at the same time, the reason I say that is the Black Dawn wasn't aware of who you are.
Yeah.
And who he is the son of JoJo, who is our friend
Right.
for
many more.
going on 30 years, bro.
Yeah,
If we've been down since 93, we're on year 21, 31.
Shit, 20,
31?
That's right, because it's the 90s.
Yeah.
Right.
So we've been down with brother
bro.
JoJo and his brother Chris.
Yeah.
And he had a little brother.
Little brother too.
Who I don't remember his name.
Joswani.
But what's his name?
Joswani, right?
Joswani.
Okay, there you go. Yep,
I'm not gonna say what we used to call him.
Right.
But he had a funny. Damn, now that I think about it, Chris had a funny nickname, which
Yeah,
we're not
he
gonna
did.
say either. And Joswani had a funny ass nickname, which we're not gonna say, but it's hilarious.
But you know what? It was all love though.
Yeah,
We all
and
had
JoJo.
memories.
Yo, we used to sleep
You know?
at your pop's crib. We used to do like break night there, sleep.
Yeah. It was like that. Family.
Yeah, bro.
So
Like
was
it
I
was
running
real.
around?
Who?
Was I running around?
No,
not at all.
If you're
Not at
24, you're 24.
yeah.
If you're 24, it was
You was
like
born in 2000. You're a 2000 baby. You like my daughter, yo.
Like
Yeah, not yet.
yeah, like 8 years before you
damn.
was even a thought, brother.
yeah.
Before you was even a sperm cell or whatever the fuck. Yeah,
In your
yeah,
daddy's
yeah.
butt.
Word.
Pops,
So
yeah.
to come full circle and to have you here and
That's crazy,
to have
yo.
the Black Dawn,
That's
yeah.
sick.
Yo, it's bugged out, bro. So shout out to that, man. Xarobaby got new music. He got music out now that y'all could go check out. He dropped an EP this year.
That's
It's
right.
called So Sorry. It's on
So
all
Sorry, yes.
platforms. Y'all check it out. Show some love.
You know
so-
what? Now that I get to meet you in person, I look forward to listening to it because you have a heavy co-signing. So I know of you, but I've never met you. You feel me? So I know about you being a rapper and everything. So now I'm putting, the face to the name, to the props and all that. So I look forward to it, my
That's
brother.
not respect,
For real,
bro. I
man.
really
For real,
appreciate
bro.
that.
Absolutely,
Word up,
man. And we let the brother JoJo, cause I suck at keeping secrets, bro. I'm not a good
this guy.
surprise.
Here we go.
Yeah. I'm not a good surprise.
You want to hear some shit, right? Here you go.
Hello.
Mom.
Yeah.
Here we go.
He had hit me about something random. About an episode we dropped. And he's like, yo,
Okay.
that episode was dope, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, wait till you see what we got for episode 199. And he said some crazy shit like,
Yeah.
well, you got Jay-Z? And I'm like, Jay-Z? Damn, nigga.
Shit,
no.
I will, man.
No, but this is what I got. And I sent him the picture of us. Yo, that motherfucker was so soup, man.
That's dope.
Little shit like that make me so fucking happy, bro. So
That's dope.
that episode hasn't even dropped. Matter of fact, as
Nah,
we
it
record
hasn't.
this,
Yeah, no, it hasn't.
episode 99
Yeah.
is scheduled to drop not this week, but I believe next
following
week, the following
week,
week. So JoJo's gonna have a good time with that. Everybody, make sure y'all tune into that episode.
yeah.
Check that out. Make sure you're following at Xarobaby at XAROBABBY. Make sure you go down on So Sorry. So I shared your music with my man Young Rico. Young Rico is the A&R of the millennials of Gen X. I don't know what generation.
I think it's like Gen Z.
Nah,
right?
y'all are.
Z?
I mean,
Wait,
so
you're
in my own
2024, so you're
Yeah.
Gen Z.
Yeah.
You're
All
Gen
right.
Z.
So Young Rico was the first person that put me onto A Boogie. So he's got a hell of an ear, and I played him your music. He fucks with you. He says he likes when you do the more R&B-ish type joints, the more emotional type joints. So your music is spreading little by little, brother. You know what I'm saying? We getting it out
Get
there.
that bug out.
And
I really appreciate that.
we look forward to the new music. Now, I know the previous music was inspired by Heartbreak.
Right.
what is the new music inspired by?
To be honest, bro.
Still the same heartbreak?
No.
And it's okay if it is, brother. Heartbreak has no expiration date.
Oh no, you could be heartbroken for a minute.
Yeah.
I think
Example number one. Nah, but carry on.
Yeah, for
I
real.
think this one might be growth. More like life experiences past.
Okay.
Childhood. Like more just touching maybe some relationship basics, but more so just how I grew up and my life story. I really wanna sit down.
Are you letting the world all the way in? Or are you still guarding some aspects?
This time I'm gonna let y'all all the way in.
For real?
No
we're gonna get all of Xarobaby?
Yeah.
That's brave, bro.
Yeah.
That's brave.
And honestly, like with this project that we're planning,
yes, sir.
I really wanna. I want you to see that vision. I want to sit down. We plan that. Like I really wanna.
And you know when it comes to heartbreak, emotional, R&B, love, hate, all in one. I'm like I would say. You know who, but I'm gonna say Jermaine Dupri this time. I'm like the Jermaine Dupri, because the other name I want to say is gonna sound too crazy.
Yeah, you can't say it right now.
I'm like Quincy Jones, matter of fact, Quincy Jones.
Yeah, R.I.P. the legend Quincy Jones. But yes, Quincy.
So we
Jones.
gonna put something dope out, man. I really look forward to it, brother. I love that we have the young energy of Xarobaby. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? The next gen of talent in Hudson County in New Jersey. And on top of that, you family. Before you even knew you was family, you was already family. So when I told you, it was like, oh shit.
Yeah, exactly.
So I love that, man.
The way y'all embraced me.
Yeah.
Like, even through like texting, you were like, yo, like, you know what? That alone itself showed me like, yo, like, and when I came, Brother F, you, like literally everyone, like it was love. So
yeah, brother.
I ain't never experienced
as
that
it should be. You know what I'm saying? To quote a wise man, you know what I'm saying? Your pops, we've been through the funniest shit. Your uncle too, like. I can't even tell you these stories because it's too crazy, but we've been through funny shit. Even Joswani, bro, like we got funny stories about this whole family, man. Even your grandma.
Right,
Joe and Chris's mom, dude,
Barbara,
and her partner,
step-pops, of course.
Yo. When we get off mic, remind me to tell you everybody's nickname.
Right.
But it's so much love, man. I'm so happy you pulled up today. Please talk to Ill Padill, who was just here with us. Try to collab with him. Please talk to P. Thorpe, extraordinary producer.
Yeah.
Try to see if we could get something happening with him. You know what I'm saying? Take advantage, brother. You're surrounded by great artists. Look, I see Ray Cuts in the building. World-class, renowned video director. You know,
he's got an eye.
I don't know if you got a budget because Ray Cuts ain't cheap. You know what I'm saying?
No.
You know what? If it's the right investment, I'm always down.
Exactly.
It's honestly no budget at this point.
And Ray Cuts will not.
Welcome to the club, brother. The no budget celebration. You know what I'm saying?
Man. You got to see it all through. That's just what.
That's
it
right.
is.
You got to invest in yourself, brother.
Yeah,
and I'm glad
absolutely.
that you're doing your thing. I'm glad that you're doing something positive with your life. You're not lost. In the
for
streets
sure.
or in
100.
the system. You know what I'm saying? You don't got no babies, right?
Nah, not at all.
No babies. Keep that up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And we're gonna work, man. I look really forward to working with Xarobaby on the music, on the visuals, on the marketing,
everything.
We're gonna put some drones out. Fuck it, drones is like in right now in New Jersey. So we're gonna put some drones out for Xarobaby, and we're gonna make some fly shit happen in 2025. But let me ask you, what was your highlight of 2024 as we got about
Close it out.
2 weeks left in this year?
Basically.
I'm gonna say my song "Damaged." That really like,
it took off.
Yeah, it did it for me.
It hit.
Yeah, 35K streams.
Nice.
Literally 67K on YouTube.
That's great. That's big, man.
Like literally, when I saw that, I was just like, I was posting it every day. I post every day to this day. I post every day. If I'm not on Instagram, I'm on TikTok. If I'm not on TikTok, I'm on this app.
You have to.
I'm always streaming. I'm always everywhere. And when I saw that, it just showed me. It honestly led me on to connections like you.
Yes.
It led me on to connections like shout out Game Over.
Yes.
That's the OG. I even text him too. He's always giving me
he
some
actually
advice.
is supposed to pull up, so hopefully he does.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, man, you know, we've spoken about what's the homie's name with the one eye from Jersey that he went to jail. Fetty Wap posted Trap Queen.
Yeah.
Every day for like 2 years before it started
Before it
gaining
hit,
its traction.
yeah.
But I mean, every single day, sin falta, without missing a day, bro. Every day he would post about it. And then after the 2-year mark, he started like, you know,
That's
saying
crazy to think that you got to put in 2 years of that.
Yeah.
I mean, so like,
Nigga, we in year 5.
I know, but I'm just saying though, like, congrats to you to
Yes,
constantly keep putting in that work. Don't give up. You know what I'm saying? Like we were talking about this whole episode. Don't give up on your dreams.
Do
dude.
not give up on your dreams,
You know what
man.
I'm
I think that's the theme of the show for everybody that's pulled up and for everybody watching and listening. You know,
For sure. Don't give up on your
It doesn't
shit.
matter how much time has passed from the genesis of your thought, whatever it is, fashion design and music. Especially now in 2024, going into 2025, I say this all the time. You could be anything you want in this world if you are willing to work for it. You have the internet. You have this tool in your hand that can make you a global star, whether if you're into stocks or making music or shooting videos.
The world is
or
here, yo.
If you want some OnlyFans shit, you know,
But you gotta put in the work though.
This guy said OnlyFans.
Every day. Every
They
day.
do it too, fool.
No breaks.
You know, with Fetty, at the time I was working in Patterson, managing the Foot Locker. His name was bubbling in Patterson already before he became known. I can tell you that. Cats were telling me about it. Yo, Fetty this, Fetty that. I didn't know who he was. I knew about him once he blew, but his name was bubbling in Patterson way before, you know. So he was putting in work.
Shout out to the brother Fetty Wap. He's
out
free,
Fetty,
right?
yo.
Not yet.
He's
Not
not
yet.
free, but free him. Yeah, man. So keep doing the damn thing.
Yep.
New music
And don't
coming
let nobody
soon.
stop you.
Absolutely.
New album coming
At
soon.
all.
And if I may, the best albums come from heartbreak, man. That's a fact.
Absolutely, 100%. I told we talked about this on your episode. You know what I'm saying? Like, speak on that heartbreak, man.
Yeah,
that
man.
shit gonna open up a world that you know what I mean. Like,
And
it's gonna let
relatable.
people in.
Yeah.
Not only
Very
that,
relatable.
everybody's been through heartbreak.
Exactly.
One
It's
form or
relatable.
another, they've been through heartbreak.
Yeah.
Whether it was a girl, their mother, whoever. Somebody's been heartbroken, and they gonna relate to your shit.
Yes, so make sure y'all following at Xarobaby, at XAROBABY. Hang out, brother. We got a little while left on the mics, and then we gonna kick it. We gonna shoot some pictures. We gonna have some videos, have
Yes,
some
sir.
fun. Thank you. I love
You
you.
already know. Love. bro.
100,
And make
baby.
sure you come back. Ev, if you could send in rate cuts, brother, please.
Hold up. Hey, yo, right now I want to give a special shout out to my man M. Burns, BSOP, and my man Efren, the whole GAHHDcast family, man. You already know, man. Shout out to y'all for always being real and to being the dopest interviewers, dog, to every artist you heard. Keep on doing your thing. Happy anniversary to your 200 episode, man. You already know what it is, man. I'm always here to support you, heard? Hold up.
Don is the only person I know that's sponsored by Fireball.
Word,
right.
for real.
But it's I don't
see
know what
this
they
shit.
sponsored. He ain't got no show. He just sponsored life. All right.
Yo, this shit is some ill shit, yo.
That
This-
shit is
I'm gonna be real.
Yo,
Like,
that's Big
they-
Red in liquid.
I'm gonna call that too.
Yeah.
But they call me the white boy and shit.
of course. We
And
do.
even it's cool.
You are, but
It's all good.
but that's some real white boy shit.
This some real white boy shit.
it's-
I don't drink this shit, nigga. Like I don't fuck with this.
Spot.
How are you the blackest of Dons
It's
with the
spot.
fucking Fireball?
I love it, man.
Yo, I was at a wedding, right? And I remember, I'm not gonna say whose wedding was, but I was at a wedding, and I remember we were at the hotel that they were hosting the wedding at, and the what was it? The bride's brothers, they had their own suites and shit.
Okay.
And yo, everybody in the suite now. Yeah, sure, why not? Why the fuck not? Everybody in the suite, yo, was drinking this fucking shit, yo.
Oh, it does the trick, man. That's my silent partner when I travel.
This guy.
Yep, gets me right. I'm good.
Fucking guy.
All right, welcome back, y'all.
Yes,
Cheers.
yes. 200, baby.
Cheers.
Cheers to all our guests.
Cheers to the brother Ray
Ray Cuts.
Cuts in the
100%.
building, world famous video director. Your episode been doing good numbers, brother. We got good clips going on, man. Thank you for pulling up for episode 200.
There's a lot of big talk on that episode.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm gonna ask you what I asked these brothers out here. What's the greatest thing you think you learned in 2024? Whether
Greatest
about
thing I
yourself
learned.
or you know.
It could be anything. Yeah,
If you learned a new video trick, that shit counts. You know.
Yeah, hell yeah.
You know, new editing.
Oh, that's always learning. That's like weekly.
Yeah.
I'm learning something with editing, but don't know. It's tough. Oh, well, now I'm starting to get away from doing so many music videos.
Right.
So that had its uncomfortable path, but now it's settling in and working out for me.
So
it's
with you lessening your focus on music videos, what's replaced it?
Yeah,
what
do
is your
you
focus on?
Yeah, I was gonna say, what's your focus?
I've been doing like documentary work,
right?
Helping with podcasts and event shooting.
Nice.
Started doing that again, and it's.
How's the? You told us last episode that you were looking to break into commercials.
Yes.
Is that still high on the list?
Yeah, it's still on the list. We're building on that, and hopefully the contacts that we're making, networking within these events, that we can see if we can shoot our shot in a commercial one day.
I got a question though. Like shooting commercials, would that be the next step into moving into actual feature length direction?
I would love to do feature length stuff too, but yes and no, because you're pretty much like saying a story, selling a product,
right?
In what 20 seconds, 40 seconds, 45 seconds. So
Exactly.
it's like that's its own kind of challenge. And then a feature film is like you got.
Right, because that's a totally different medium. You're trying to squeeze in a message into 45 seconds. Now you also have the freedom to do a 2-hour film.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So I understand where the shift is.
Yeah, and the way you can dive deeper into storytelling or whatever it is you're portraying in a feature film. It's like a podcast. So you do a 5-minute interview, how much can you really get out of the person? But if you do a 2-hour interview.
Right.
And it depends on the person, right? Because everyone's not so willing to let you in, right? Like some people, we've had this happen here where at first our guest has their guards up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And they're they're guarded and they're not so willing to speak and let us into their real selves. But as they get comfortable and hang out and realize that, we're here for only positives, then they let us in and they open up to the audience.
It turns into a conversation instead of an interview.
Exactly, and that's always our goal. If you could shoot a movie right now, what genre would it be?
Movie?
Yeah.
Probably action.
Yeah, like Kick-Ass?
Action. Yeah, some sort of action drama.
I don't know if you met my brother Denzel right here. You know what I'm saying? He's just starting Gladiator 2. Is out now in theaters. So if you need a superstar.
I'm not busy right now.
He's free.
That's dope.
Now, Ray Cuts, for those that don't know, and make sure you're following at Ray Cuts on Instagram.
With an S.
With an S, has done videos for world-renowned artists in both hip-hop and in reggaeton. He's worked with Red Cafe, Fab, Jada, a bunch of Spanish artists. He worked on the documentary for, what was it called?
Chosen Few.
The Chosen Few.
Chosen Few 2.
Yes. He's also done documentaries. He's worked on this documentary that I watched on YouTube regarding addicts overcoming and stuff.
Yeah.
World trained, dope brother. He recently did a loan and provolone video. Actually, I think you did 3, if I'm not mistaken, for loan.
You did, yeah.
2 or 3 for sure. And those are streaming out now, so make sure y'all go download that.
Go check that.
And what are you working on right now today?
Today, I was working on this Jersey City artist's music video that my boy shot, K Mafia.
K Mafia?
Yeah.
Shout out to the brother K Mafia out of Jersey City. Are you in the shooting process or are you in the editing process?
I was in the editing process. I actually just uploaded the first cut
to YouTube,
to my Vimeo. Like it's a private thing that I send that to the director, my boy Jules Cortez.
Okay.
Shout out to him. But I didn't want to send it right away because he's gonna call me right away. Let me get through this interview stuff first, and I'm gonna shoot him the link.
Yeah. So thank you. Shout out to that. So everybody, make sure y'all following at Ray Cuts, please. Shout out to him if you need to get your video shot.
Yeah.
If you got a movie coming up, if you need a commercial, this is the new shit for 2025. We shooting commercials, we doing jingles, we doing dope shit. Make sure you're following at Ray Cuts with an S. Brother Ray, thank you for pulling up, brother.
Thank you.
Much love.
Congratulations to you guys.
Thank you,
100
Thank you.
is amazing.
A pleasure.
We never thought we'd make it here, but
I love consistency. You know what I mean? And it rewards back.
Yes.
As long as you
appreciate
stick to
you,
it. So
absolutely.
Thank you
brother.
for
yes. No,
for going
and you're always
for the
welcome.
invitation.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
You're always welcome.
Absolutely.
Next year, we got it.
Your expertise is always welcome because you know you are a master of your craft.
Absolutely.
Appreciate you. Yeah, and I'm down. You know what I mean? If you want to hit me up for videos.
Oh, when I drop my album
conversations.
next year. Why are you laughing? When I drop my album next year, ignore his laughing. My so-called death.
Oh, I'm only laughing because I want to be on the production.
Is gonna be doing some videos. Brother Denzel is gonna be starring in the video as what was his name? The back cop.
Alonzo.
Alonzo's back and he alive. And White Boy's gonna be in the video too.
Of course.
We gotta have him.
You gonna
all
be
genres.
Ethan Hawke, right?
This is Ethan Pigeon right here. But Brother Ray, thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Much love.
Thank you, my brother.
Real quick, Brother F, I think I'm on the Roku. Let me see if this fool is available.
Yo, what up, It's Crisis 187 reporting live from the chamber. Shout out to my bros at the GAHHDcast on their 200th episode. One of the best podcasts out there. Salute.
Big up to our co-host Bludshot.
Yeah.
In the building.
What up, God?
We're here with the Black Dawn.
Yo.
What up, my homies?
What
y'all
up,
about
what
to
up?
see y'all in a few, man. 2
Exactly.
weeks, baby.
Yep.
Yes, sir. So we here. This is for everyone who's been down with us since episode 1 of the GAHHDcast.
Pay attention.
This is the original Fantastic Four co-hosts.
That's right. Fat Four, baby.
Black Dawn, Bludshot, VS, and Brother Burns. So I'm glad that we all got back connected for episode 200. We're here celebrating blood. We had dope guests. Brother Sam pulled up. Pete Thor pulled up. CF201 was here. Don Prynce was here. Ill Padill was here. Xarobaby was here. Dolly's here. Brother F is here.
Yeah.
Black Dawn, a.k.a. Denzel, is here.
Yeah.
Fresh from the set. And now we got Big Bludshot back.
Hey,
Oh,
fellas.
shit, it's the all-star lineup, baby.
If I could just interrupt real quick, I want to shout both of you guys out for persevering and keeping it going, not stopping. Because how
Thank
many
you, brother.
podcasts have I seen or come across? They put in work for maybe a few episodes, and then it's a Rizzy rap. So big up to y'all.
Thank you.
Thank you, my
To the
brother.
white boy and to Money Burns. Just doing y'all thing.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you.
That's big. That's big.
I'm the only, and let this be known.
No.
You're the only brother I let you call me white boy.
Nah, no doubt. There's all a lot of love.
You know what I'm saying? I
Javier.
get it. I understand that.
No
That's
doubt.
why you're the only brother.
No doubt.
Let him know, white boy.
You know what I'm saying? Likewise, as for you, my brother, you're the only brother.
Well, he can't be the only brother, and I'm the only brother. That's
Yeah, it's only fam. Only fam gets to get that distinction.
And then Nando too. That's the only
And then
brother.
Nando, the only other
yeah.
brother.
They get that distinction. That's it.
Well, Bludshot, you've been approved to call him white boy, so congratulations.
Bet that up. You my favorite white boy.
That's right. That's right.
There you go. Before you chug, Black Dawn, Brother Blood, if you're in Tampa, put your cup up.
Yeah.
Put your cup
We're
up.
gonna cheers to 200.
Cheers.
I wasn't sure we'd make it to 200, but we did. So shout out to that. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna be honest, man. Once we got past 100, I knew we was gonna make it to 200, yo.
You are a stronger believer than me.
Of course, shout outs to AV Flavors for providing the ill fucking wardrobe for today. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got your AVs hung up like a bunch of suckers. I got mine on.
And keep it real, it's fucking brick in here. So I should have it
Exactly.
on.
Like, y'all some suckers.
No, definitely shout out to AV at AV_flavors with a Z. Make sure y'all go check him out. He got deals right now for Christmas and New Year's. Brother Black, myself, VS, and Bludshot
shit,
all
baby.
are customers of AV Flavors. So make
You're not gonna get a better. You're not gonna get your hands on a better collection of vintage fucking A.
Right, he got the vintage.
So stop
by the
it.
way,
So stop it.
Which
Stop
is very
it.
different from the
all these other suckers on fucking Instagram that are talking about, yo, I got the fucking ill shit. They don't got what my man's got. Stop fronting.
And a
Stop
lot of
it.
haters too. Haters.
Stop
He got
fronting.
a lot of haters. so
Stop
do
it.
something right.
Stop it. Stop. Go to AV Flavors, get your shit. We got the ill
and
shit.
They posting them for sale. They for sale because some niggas.
And that's the other thing. You gonna get your shit way fucking less than you gonna get the fucking them other suckers. Yo, stop fronting. Go to my
Cats
man.
that be posing like
AV
yo, I got
Flavors,
the
baby.
You hit them up, they're like, nah, it's not for sale. Or they try to hit you with the runaround, like, yo, fam.
Now with AV Flavors, he gonna sell you shit.
Or
Get
they
your
hit
shit.
you with the ridiculous price. Like, nah, my man, damn.
Facts.
Go get your shit, baby.
But brother Bludshot, thank you for being available for us to call you, brother. I want to ask you a question, and try not to think too long on this. But what were some of your favorite GAHHDcast memories or things that happened on this show? And then after you, I'm gonna share some of the favorite artists that I've come across.
Oh, wow. I feel like this is like the end of your MTV Rap when everyone came on, you know, like that.
No. This is just the beginning, bro. This is a celebration. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Emotional over here.
Nah.
All right. Like some memories that stick out was like that first episode that we did that we were talking about Biggie, Jay-Z, and Nas.
Yes.
The Big Pun versus Big L.
Yes, classic. Rest
The
in peace
best
to both.
MCs from Jersey. Man, a lot of interviews that we did on a lot of artists, like especially interviewing my man DJ Juice.
Yes. Shout out DJ Juice.
That was the first interview, believe it or not. That was the
our
first.
very first interview. Yes.
Yeah, that shit was dope. The brother from the Artifact.
El the Sensei.
El the Sensei, word.
Yeah, damn, a bunch of other interviews that I'm like, wow, I can't believe we put that shit off, but dope shit, man.
Now that you mentioned that, shout out to Mellow Man Ace. The fact that we interviewed Mellow Man Ace, little 8-year-old or 10-year-old Joey with the afro that was lopsided and not even. She was like a Gumby afro. That little motherfucker's. Don't even believe that we interviewed Mellow Man Ace. Like, that shit was so.
If you would have told that little nigga, you go interview Mellow Man Ace,
he
when you
would have
go
like,
talk to that nigga
you was
soon.
a mentirosa, you know what I'm saying?
That's one of the first records that me and my brother bought too. I still remember it.
Yeah.
The cover was him dressed in a guayabera with a top hat.
Yes, sir.
And it was brown. And I remember that, yo. That's
Shout out
crazy.
to
The fact that y'all did that's big. That's big.
That is big, bro.
Meant a lot.
And funny thing is, you know, Mellow Man Ace, shout out to you, brother. We kept in contact afterwards. So there was a day, I remember this shit so clearly, bro. I was walking to my crib. I think I had gone to 7-Eleven to get like a wrap or something. And I was walking to my crib and Mellow Man Ace texted me. And I remember stopping walking and thinking like, yo, if you told Lil Joe that one day Mellow Man Ace was going to be texting him, first of all, he would have been like, what the fuck is a text? Secondly, he would have been like, no way.
Yeah.
So shout out to that, man. Word. And I want to give a shout out to a few dope artists that we bumped into. First of all, I want to give a shout out to every single artist that has ever been on the show.
Yeah.
Every guest we've ever had, whether artists through painting, artists through music, artists through video directing.
Any type of artist.
Anyone who's been up on the show, I want to
Any
thank
type
you.
of media.
I want to give a special shout out to dope artists that I've discovered due to this show. Benny from the North, Shotty 305, everybody who was here today. Big shout out to Reno RX, who I think had one of the dopest albums of 2025.
Oh, we gonna talk about it. We gonna talk about it.
Shout out to my brother Jay Rios. Shout out to Ito. Shout out to goddamn Don. What's his name? Don Juan, the Thriller Man. The brother that played for the Giants, bro. Jason Tillman.
Oh, Jason Tillman, yeah. That's right. I was here for that.
Jason Hillerman.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. True.
Shout out to that, brother. Yes. Mellow Man Ace, El the Sensei, DJ Juice, people, you know, shout out to DJ June. Dope people that we've met. Shout out to the brother Reddy and Tiff who let us host the first ever collab fest.
That was
super dope. That was beautiful. Shout out to DJ June who let us host the Urban Latin Awards in Newark. Shout out to that.
Man. Peace
Shout
to
out
that.
to Hoffa TV, who's been up here, bugged out, always shows us love, man. Dope interview with that brother. Damn, shout out to
Justin fucking D Live.
Justin D Live, who just got so much love in Variety Magazine, Hitmaker for 2024 for his work with Future. That constant inspiration, bro. Justin D Live, shout out to that, man. Shout out to the damn softball game that I hosted, and Brother F looked like Derek Jeter out there performing.
The captain.
White boy was on vacation.
Yeah, I was on vacation. I ain't gonna front. I wasn't there. I should have been there, but I wasn't there.
But yo, what a good time, man. Shout out to goddamn what's DJ Biz Nice, who came up here with his crew, June Star, all them people. Good times, Don Teak. Yes. Shout out to Game Over and the whole Hooli Nation. And every Ren Thomas, the brother Script. The brother
Ready.
Ready, no, but what's Schizo, crazy ass Puerto
that's
Rican
my
that I
guy.
love.
I fucks with Schizo, yo. There's a dude at my job that I work at. And he fucks with Schizo. He's in Hackensack, and he fucks with Schizo big time. He's like, yo, I ran into your boy. I'm like, yo, Schizo? That's my nigga, yo. I fucks with Schizo big time.
Shout out to the American Ninja, Break a Leg Entertainment, our brother Kaizon. Shout out to DiBiase, who just did a crazy show.
Shout out to DB.
9 a.m. concert. I never even heard of such a thing. Who wakes up early? But y'all do, and the show was packed.
They do. Shout out to Sam Black.
Shout out to Sam Black.
Shout out to Killer Seasoning.
Killer Seasoning.
He ended up connecting with Joe. Too.
With JoJo?
Yeah, he ended up connecting.
Oh, look at that. Shout out to TH
Crazy.
Seasoning. That shit is off the hook. Shout out to the Coquito he got. I don't remember the name right now. Killer Coquito.
I need some of that. I need that. Please.
Yeah, bro.
Plug me in.
Award-winning shit, man. Shout out to all these guests, brother. Yo, I got mad love for y'all. It's hilarious. Shout out to when we had the food fest when I was on the 5,000 milligram edible.
Yeah, I remember that shit. Yeah, you had issues.
I had pain I was dealing with.
You was dealing with some shit.
Yeah, bro. Shout out to One Got Beats and Joe Carter who pulled
Absolutely, yup.
Shout out to Christ. Crisis 187 who, Crisis 187 is one of the brothers. There's been a few of y'all. Yeah. But one of the brothers that truly manifested his own future
Absolutely.
on this show.
Yeah. I tell him that all the time.
He said, I'm going to work with Ito. Yep. I'm going to work with Flea Lord. Yep. I'm going to work with mad people. Yep. And shout out to Renda Ryder who pulled up and blessed us with a fucking mural.
We post in front of it all the time.
Yep. Yeah, bro. Going down memory lane, man. I know I'm forgetting people, and please forgive me.
Shout out to Cortez.
Shout out to the brother Cortez. You still owe me a battle. I've been practicing and everything, bro. I got 2 solid bars ready for you.
We got some people in here that were shouting you out, Cortez.
Yeah, bro.
You
shout
owe
out
this
to
guy a
Lone.
battle.
Shout out to Pito. Shout out to Lone and Bludshot who put out a track this year. The first ever Mudslingers Last Breath collabo. That shit was historic, bro.
Yep. If you run to the cops, you not like us.
Yeah, bro. So shout out to all that shit. Bloodshot, man, I love you. I'm so happy you're here with us, man.
Yeah, boys. I wish I was there live, man, but like I said, 2 weeks.
Oh, good. You're going to be up here in 2 weeks. Shout out to the episode where I hung up on Bloodshot because he started talking crazy to me and shit.
I remember that shit.
I was still talking like, hello?
Nah, that's some ill shit, though.
Yo, good times, man. Yo, I know that this podcast originally was a group chat.
Yeah.
For anybody who doesn't know the story, if you've never heard it, our podcast started in our group chat where we would just debate and argue and talk massive
just crack
shit
jokes.
and crack
Mad
jokes
just hip-hop shit.
about hip hop and about
Mhm.
music and whatever was going on, whatever news of the day. And we were, someone would always say, "Damn, we should make a podcast. We should make a podcast."
True indeed.
And we did it. We made a podcast and through hell and high water and trials and tribulations and love and hate, we made it to episode 200.
Mm-hmm.
2025 is upon us.
Yeah.
Cheers to 200 more.
Let's
know
go.
what I'm saying? Cheers to family. Cheers to the
Cheers.
fact that I could hang up on Bloodshot and I still love him and he still love me and that's okay.
Light work.
Yeah, man. So thank you. I love you. You know what I'm saying? And
Like,
again,
yeah,
cheers to
always.
an extra 200, bro. And drop another verse, bro.
That'd be nice. That'd be nice.
Cause I was thinking
Wait,
about
wait. Time out. Before you drop another verse on a VS beat. How about that?
Valid, and then write a second verse so I can spit it. You know what I'm saying? And we gonna make a hit, like just like that. You know what I'm saying? But no, I was thinking today earlier as I got ready for episode 200, and I was thinking like, yo, Bludshot motivated me, bro. He dropped a verse, and I couldn't just let that verse be because I'll be on my.
I gotta do
shit,
something else.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's good though. Thank you, Blood. Thank you, Blood. Thank you, Blood. I'm gonna thank you on camera. Thank you, Blood.
And you know, I love y'all for that, for re-energizing me when shit gets tough, and I hope I do the same for y'all.
Absolutely.
And just cheers to episode
Always.
200, y'all.
Cheers to episode 200.
To the Godcast. Cheers to the gods.
Cheers to the gods,
F.
baby.
Matter of fact, I want Brother F to come sit down next because he's
Where's
actually
Brother F?
never been on the show
Where's
or on
Brother F?
camera.
Bring your
So we're gonna
ass
make
in
that happen.
here.
So Bludshot, I'm gonna let you go, brother. Thank you for calling in. You want to say one last thing to the fans, to the supporters?
Yeah, man. Love all the supporters for always tuning in. Godcast, there'll never be another. Appreciate all of y'all. And, man, yo, shout out to Brother F, bro. You know what time it is,
Of course.
Brother F, you know what time it is,
Couldn't
baby.
be done without him. That's it.
Yo, Blood, I'm gonna let you go, brother. Shout out to you. Give my love to the family, bro.
Yo, we'll see you in a couple.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
100.
Peace.
Peace, God. Yo, Brother F.
Oh, shit. Back to the dip set. You know what I'm saying?
It's all good, baby.
Leave
Just
the
come in
camera
here,
just
man.
on you for a minute.
Yeah, focus the cameras on you, bro.
As we wait on the Brother F, we got a little Dipset playing. Shout out to the Dipset, man. One of the most legendary rap groups in the history, and I was a
Absolutely.
big fan. Everybody's always like Dipset versus G-Unit, and I guess that makes sense to y'all.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
hold that thought.
Oh.
Here we go. The Reservoir Dog.
We did a whole episode on the verses of Reservoir Dog.
Yo, y'all do know that verse was for towards Jay, right? Y'all know that, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
As we get Brother F in the building,
Yeah.
for the first time ever, I want to tell y'all the story of the genesis of the Godcast. We decided to do a podcast,
That's right.
and nobody knew where the fuck we was gonna record at. Nobody knew it was a studio.
That's
We wasn't
a good-
rappers
yeah,
tonight.
yeah, true.
So actually, I hit up J. Littles. Shout out to the brother J. Littles, who's been a
Shouts
guest
to
on the
J-Dot.
show.
Shouts to J-Dot.
And he said, holla at Ephraim. And I said, who the fuck is Ephraim? And I found, he sent me, I think, the link, the IG link or something, and I came across Brother F, and I asked him if we could come check out the studio, and he graciously allowed us to, and we came to check out the studio. I don't know if you remember this, Brother F, but we came to look at the studio, and he was like, so y'all ready to record? And we were like,
Word. I remember that.
we was kind of like, fuck no, but we're here. And we ended up recording episode 1 live that day. So, Brother F, if I never told you on air, I love you.
Yeah. No,
I appreciate the shit out of you.
You are the fucking machine that makes this fucking thing go, yo. You know what I'm saying? You're the fucking gears that make this shit rock.
Behind the boards.
Yeah.
Not only the audio, but also the video aspect
100%,
of it.
yo.
I'm not behind the boards right now.
Also the picture.
No, that's cool.
Wait. Who's behind the boards?
No one.
You ain't leave Dolly back there? The student?
She's having an episode.
Oh, she's recording a whole episode with Jelly. Shout out to Jelly and Dolly. But Brother F, man, we love you again. He has grown with us, and he's helped us grow, as y'all can see, with damn lights, cameras everywhere. I don't know if y'all can see it, but he just bought a damn transporting machine that he told me I could transport from here to Hawaii if I can. So we in the future, we in 2025.
This guy's the truth.
I'm gonna put a little pressure on Brother F.
What you got?
Brother F has a stash of music.
Let me get the tray.
That is unreleased.
Yeah, what's up with that?
And I'm a dare you to drop some of it in 2025, brother.
That's not a problem.
All right. So again, as I've stated about 4 or 5 times on this episode, is on camera. That's a verbal agreement.
I know this show by heart. I know what's about to be said. I know it's coming.
That's right.
Like I can predict everything.
Yeah, he knows what's up. He's been here for 200 plus of these motherfuckers.
Now, he had a little bit too much champagne.
This one.
He's speaking more than ever. He's speaking this guy. So 200, more than he's done on the last.
Yo, you ever seen Major League? The movie Major League?
Absolutely. What part?
It's the announcer, what's his name?
Bob Uecker.
Bob Uecker, and the nigga next to him, that he says like 2 words. And
Yeah.
like, oh yeah, good input. Yo, Brother F, thank you, bro. Yeah, man. Yo, for those that don't know, Brother F went to Puerto Rico when I went to Puerto Rico for my birthday the first time. And we hung out and we bugged out and we blazed like crazy and we went to the beach and shit. And it was a beautiful thing, man. So I thank you and I love you. And as I stated earlier, I look forward to 200 more. We got more projects besides the podcast that's coming up. We got the Men Lie, Women Lie podcast. That's a whole different thing. We got Born Winners coming up. We got My So Called Deaf coming up. We got Xarobaby's project coming up.
That's right.
VS is producing, so we gonna do some shit with that. Ephraim got mad music that hasn't come
Y'all
out.
know about this guy, man. If you don't know about him, you sleeping.
So we gonna put that out. New videos for Brother F. You know what I'm saying? 2025, man. It's gonna be
Busy man.
I'm so
As it
bugged
should
out.
be.
I forgot the music was still playing.
As it should be.
Yeah,
I have
man.
my ears blown.
No.
My bad. Why y'all ain't talking? No more drinks for me, Brother F. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for
Again,
everything
we
you've
love
done,
you.
bro.
Thank y'all
This
for being
shit wouldn't
consistent.
happen.
Yes,
This
thank
shit
you.
wouldn't happen without you, Ray.
Enough props and respect to you, my brother.
yes,
Of course.
sir.
Of course.
Without y'all,
Yup.
probably this rent would be paid. And I appreciate the
and we
continuous
could
work.
yes.
Hey, my brother,
So
like I said, without
2025, stay busy with me so the rent
Yeah.
can stay being paid.
that's
Yes,
right,
sir.
bro.
Keep the lights on, right?
We'll be
Lights on.
on.
Yes,
There's
sir.
plenty of them now.
There's a lot of extra lights, man.
Cameras. Before it was just a MP3. Or
No, an iPhone.
No, but
Yeah.
you
Oh,
would
at
just
first,
get-
yeah.
You guys would just get a MP3.
And a photo. Yeah.
As I grew.
There
As
you go.
we grew, you grew.
Yep.
And it's so funny that it happened to coincide with your personal life growth.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And the transition that you were going through as the show started and all that shit put together, bro. It's what you guys see now. As I look around, we got about 10 fucking lights in here. We got about 4 cameras.
Shit is amazing, yo.
We got a futuristic
Teleprompter, baby.
teleportation machine.
He's about to teleport.
I don't even
outta
know.
here already.
Like, I'm about to travel. After this show, I'm out of here, bro.
We outta here.
I'm
We
going back
outta
to
here.
Puerto Rico, right through that little fucking futuristic machine. But thank you again. We ain't got but 3 minutes, so I'm a look for a fade out song, Brother F. I ask you what I asked Bludshot. Can you name some of your favorite moments, some of your favorite guests, some dope shit that happened that you thought like, damn, this is kind of actually pretty dope. You know what I'm saying?
In this
That
show,
you can record. Yeah. So I know one thing that I remember, and I wasn't even there for. Brother F, while he was out in Miami, visited the homie Shotty.
Yeah.
And I've never met Shotty as much as a fan of him,
True
of him
indeed. True
as I
indeed.
am. I've never physically met him. And Brother F got to go meet him. I thought that was
guy.
dope. Cool,
Yeah.
cool
That's how he was on
vibe.
That's dope. Shouts to Shotty, yo.
I think my highlight, it wasn't here in this building. It wasn't. I mean, it was part of the show. But my highlight was going to Arson's studio and being able to do the one-on-one.
Dope.
interview. That's always a highlight to me. Being
That's
able to
dope.
Get out of the home court and visiting the other people's places.
Exactly, because you are, for lack of a better word, you're a tech geek.
I'm used to being here.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But you all into that fucking, I want to see what they working with.
Exactly. That's,
You know what I'm
that's
saying?
the highlight too.
Exactly.
For me.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
like to
yeah.
see what I'm working with.
Exactly.
My competition.
Exactly.
Like, okay, he's making great music. Awesome, man. I got the same stuff here.
Exactly. So you know you in the right fucking.
I've been in the right place. Been in the right
Brother, as a fan, because I saw that episode from beginning to end, I thought it was dope that he was down to earth.
He was.
Everything was so fly, everything. And we're talking about, multi-platinum producer.
From the Arrival.
Yes. Oh, it was?
Right.
Yeah?
What you want to do? What you want to do with that?
Yeah. That's dope, yo. That's dope.
I thought that was very dope.
Take my number. Just.
That's dope.
I thought that was very
I
dope.
His number and I still don't call.
Oh.
Yeah.
And the interview was dope, brother. Everything about
Let
it.
us hear some great stuff. I mean, we heard all this Joel Otis stuff before it was even out.
Yeah.
Yo,
Yeah, bro.
it's crazy.
Yeah.
The same thing I said about Mellow Man Ace sending me a text. Same thing with Arsonist, bro. I had texted him one day asking him something, and he texted me back, and I'm like, oh shit, he just texted me back. That's crazy.
But that's what it is, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how you know, not for nothing, with the three of us, even the four of us. Like, we some real hip hop nerds, yo. Like, I'll call myself a hip hop nerd, yo. I love this shit.
Oh, the YouTube comments will let us know because they
I
they
don't
like
give a
to-
fuck
they
about
like
no
to
YouTube
debate us
comment
battle
and
us.
see, that's the
Guys
thing.
never are nothing.
Yeah,
I don't give a fuck about no YouTube fucking comments. I'm a hip hop nerd, yo. I love this
that's
shit,
a
yo.
fact, bro.
Like it's I love this shit.
You love it more than me, right? I'm in and out of love with the hip hop shit.
Nah,
And
I fucking love
that's-
hip-hop, yo.
But that's the fun of
It's a
it.
heartbreak.
Yeah,
bro. It'd be disappointing me so much that.
It do,
But then,
and I
then
get
some
it.
fire shit will happen and I'm back. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna lie, like
Where's the wagon?
Yeah, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, like the Snoop and Dre shit, dope, yo.
I haven't even heard it.
It's
Yeah,
pretty
I heard
dope,
it's
yo.
dope. No, you
So
know what
far-
I did hear? I heard the Fat Joe album.
Yeah? How was that?
It's not too dope.
I just saw Fat Joe on the radar.
Yeah. I'm not gonna talk about the album, but talk to me about the Snoop album. It's good
It was
shit.
actually,
Yeah.
you know what is very reminiscent of, and I'm not even gonna lie.
The Marsh Ambrosius album.
Exactly.
Yeah. So I've heard it's not Doggy Style 2. It's Snoop and Dre today
Yes.
as masters
But-
of their craft.
Yo,
But
it's-
that's why. But
it's
that's
Snoop and
you know
Dre.
what? You know what? That's why it's called missionary.
On Drink Champs.
Think about it. The first one was Doggy Style. It was raw. It was like it was them being young and
So what's Missionary? Boring? I love you. Look at
missionary
my face.
is we old and we here. This is what we
Nah,
do.
dog. That's
Nah.
a topic
dog.
for another time as we end episode 200 with the brother F, the Black Don, the brother VS, myself, the brother Burns. Shout out to Dolly in the building.
Shout out to everybody
who
that
pulled
came
up
out.
today.
What we ending with?
This is just some shit I was playing the other day, and I just like the energy of it.
Okay.
Slow shit.
Not that slow. A little bit slow, but not that slow.
Okay.
Vibe out, episode 200.
I'll fuck with it.
Yeah, this
Chin up, chest out. Carry yourself with honor, carry yourself with pride. If you know the words, sing along. If you're in the whip, open the windows. I know it's cold, but man up. I wouldn't.
put the heat on. They'll be all right.
If you're at home with your lady, slap her in the butt. GAHHDcast, the Black Don, Big Bludshot, the brother F, our manager Dolly,
VS to the OP.
the brother VS, the brother Burns. However do you want it, that's how you gonna get it.
Missionary Doggy Style, whatever.
Either way, and or.
Pause.
And or. Do remember, as we fade out, thank you to everybody who showed up today. Love you more than y'all know.
100.
I'm gonna talk shit to the beat drop.
This is one of my favorite movies.
One of the worst movies, one of the best worst movies.
Yeah. This is my guilty pleasure movie right here. I fuck with this movie. When they robbed the tunnel?
No.
Hell yeah, nigga. Right here. Bah, 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 bah. It's over. Woo! This is when they running out right now.
Episode 200, and we out.
We out.